Hello and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. Today we're pleased to present you with another Minish Cap Randomizer tournament match. It is Losers QuarterFinals Round 1. We have Alaszun versus Rom-Stein, and I'm joined today in commentary by Myth and iBot. How you doing today, gentlemen?
Hey, how's it going?
Yep.
Doing good so far. Excited for this match?
Yes.
Yeah.
It should be.
Yeah, we got Alaszun and Rom-Stein today.
Yes, it should be interesting. We have, I'm carrying on what has become Myth's tradition of blue versus red versus blue. So we'll see what happens.
What are you talking about? This is my seed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No rainbow hearts, though.
Oh god, we got a lantern.
Lantern in the hash, like the hash basically says remote bombs are on Octo, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, blue kinstone, heart piece.
Heart container.
Oh yeah, heart
that's heart container. Yeah, I was confused.
The remote bombs are on Octo's heart container.
Yeah. I mean...
Okay.
Basically guaranteed.
Okay, so there's a little bit, about a minute and a half before we get started. So if anyone want to say anything? But I'm going to leave you to
you already mentioned this is what we call QuarterFinals Round 1 in losers bracket, which means it's the first round of 8 people, so both of these.
I just read Alison's thing. Palace wins his Corona Monka W.
Yeah.
Oh god. Alright, we're going to be kicking off in a few seconds now. Yeah, I'm also thinking that the boomerang in the hash, it's saying you're not getting your boomerang. If you're looking for your boomerang, it's in the hash.
Right, the very least boomerang is boomerang is after the remote bombs. So it's after you have beaten Octo and...
Remote bombs required?
I don't think that works, but... There's the other item on the element, so maybe that's blocking the boomerangs.
Right, they're readying up. They're gonna go in a couple of seconds now. And we are off. Okay, 2 red rupees.
Yeah, nothing in Link's house. Well, I guess money could be important, but...
Yeah, it depends what we get in shop, and if anyone's going to check the shop at the start.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I think with 2 red rupees I would actually take the time to pick both of them up as Rom-Stein did, since...
Ocarina. Okay. So that's our first progression. That gives access to Minish Woods.
It does?
Yeah, because you go to the warp point in...
Yeah, you go to the warp point
then
and you can get to London Ranch that way, but how do you get to Minish Woods without flippers or cane?
Well, you can go to Lon Lon Ranch, and then you can go the vanilla path down to...
Right, you can push the block at the top.
Yeah, there's a bolt. That's what Rom's doing, actually. I was wondering if one of our runners was going to do that. That's quite the play. Doesn't get anything from that, but Alaszun gets...
Caster or False? Which one? Caster, Kingston.
Caster. Yeah, and we got our first map check. Cave of Flames and Deeper Shrine are not required. Which means all Kinstone's required, so Rom does need to go to Single Trees at some point.
Rom pushed the block and then left?
That might not be too bad, actually.
That's interesting.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, sword on the top left Tingle Tree?
Yeah, really important for Rom to go to Tingle Trees now. Oh, he's going down to do the town checks here. Okay, Figurine House has nothing. Cafe Lady has our wallet. But is there anything in the shop?
I don't think we've seen that yet. I think Alaszun went straight for Tingle Trees instead.
No,
nothing in the shop.
I mean, there's a heart container there, but
There's the heart container in the back, but nothing that requires wallets. And even the heart container is unlikely to actually be required.
I didn't see Juliet, but I don't think it was anything.
I already forgot what it was, so it was nothing.
Oh, right, okay.
That's how that works, right?
Yeah, Alaszun wants to really go check that Rupee Mania spot now. I'll skip these for now. Go get that Rupee Mania spot, and then go and check the stuff. But he's doing it this order. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's you want to do both anyways. Like, I don't think
there's a cape.
There's the cape. There's another wallet.
A cape and shield. What's this? Is that Ocarina and Cape saying early Templar Droplets dip? Because they could go there right now. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
That's yeah.
Honestly, I'd go right in there.
I don't know if I would go straight into Temple of Droplets. I would check the Libara Cavern at Lake, like the Minish Cavern. But
yeah, no, I'll jump around, get the 3 items that are available, the 2 heart pieces, and then Wave Blade as well. Well, there's technically 3 heart pieces there, but yeah,
the 3 heart pieces and the 1 Minish check you can get.
Is there a Minish check? Oh, you mean
Ocarina. We have Ocarina and Cape.
I'm not sure if I'll do that yet. I might put it off a little bit until I get flippers.
Yeah, maybe. But
chain the sequence break into that. Sure, the cape does speed up that check a lot.
The cape makes that so easy.
Yeah.
Which is like, oh, why I would just go for it. Like,
okay, there's a.
That's the first book.
Alaszun is going for the play though. They're going to go down here, to Lake Hylia. Oh, is he just going to go into droplets? Oh. If he just went into droplets there, sub 5-minute droplets. That would have been fantastic. I'd love that.
Yeah. I mean, he could still be going up there. Like, maybe he just wanted to check the lake. Maybe he just wants to check Waveblade first. I mean, you should check Waveblade first and push the rock out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, it means that you can then Ocarina as soon as you leave droplets. Okay, he's just going to Ocarina at this point.
Going back to town? No. He's checking Liber. That's... yeah. He could have just quick warp there, right?
Yeah, if he did a quick warp here, it would have put him back there. Actually no, because he just came from Lon Lon.
Oh, did he come from Lon Lon?
Yeah, he did 2 checks in Lon Lon and then came
okay,
back to
yeah then.
So yeah, he did need to do the Ocarina there. Okay,
that makes a quick warp away from here better, since you don't have the animation with the bird flying in. Well,
I do like an early Cucker game, but I think it's a bit too early for Cucker game right now.
Yeah, you got droplets open. Why are you doing Cuckos? There's a white sword.
Alaszun finds another sword. Yeah, that's something Rom should have checked straight away.
Yeah, that's definitely a check you should do before chickens, like...
Yeah, but you prioritize the fast town checks. I should really do that. I should really time all of the town checks and, you know...
I mean, we know chickens is about 50 seconds from how much time they have left on their timer.
Yeah. But, yeah, most of them are... yeah, pretty much all town checks fit into 2 categories. They're either very short or very long. So you...
And there's one of the short ones having the bomb bag, so...
Yeah, exactly. You want to do the down the well. The well was a quick one. The Minish checks way too long. Don't waste your time doing those right at the start. I'm not sure about the dojo though, because the cutscene's super long.
Yeah, but dojo gives you time to plan your route.
Yeah.
Like, you're not doing anything, like you're just holding a button in that so you can actually like look at your tracker and figure out where you're going next. So that is probably better than the timing would suggest. And another bomb bag, which... Alaszun's gonna do one of those checks soon, I think.
Alaszun can get 3 3 items here. They can get everything apart from the item that they get with their boots.
Yeah,
So
everything
now's
apart from
probably
the
a good
dash
time
attack
to
check.
do dojo, the dojo. But again, the dojo's in a really central position, and a lot of the things in town are such a central position that you don't have to worry too much about choosing when you're going to do it, because you're going to be going past there at some point again, so you can always do it again later. Did we get Karlov checked?
I don't think we saw the visible item at Karlov, no.
Oh, the visible one in the figurine house. Yeah, we did. It was.
Oh, Karlov. Oh, sorry,
I mean,
Karlov checked. I don't think we did.
Again, that's another really quick one. You just go down the steps, you talk to him, bam, you get your item. Very quick. Yeah, visible
Okay,
item.
yeah, we saw the visible item. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, no.
Okay, Rom got those first items there at the beginning of Minish Woods, which is good. I like that. I think that's faster doing that kind of routing.
Yeah, I'm not like.
Because there are 3 items right by the entrance to Minish Woods there that you'd normally walk straight past. But you can grab them, then when you go through Minish Woods, when you get to the back end, you can then just Ocarina away, and you don't have to spend that time going over the bridge and going through the path where all the Octos are. Unless you have mitts. But they don't have mitts, so that's why I'd do this route. Also, they could probably quick warp down to the bottom of the beanstalk and then, because they just set the quick warp as well. So it would probably be faster to quick warp there instead of having to go down the beanstalk.
Probably. But yeah, doing Minish Woods from the Polari entrance with bombs always the...
Rom-Stein doing a damage boost there, very nice. Yeah, hold on to the bomb that you've got in your hands, and then when it explodes, it propels you in the direction Link's facing, so you get a speed boost. It's fine to do early on in a seed, because you're going to be getting heart pieces pretty... yeah, seed...
Yeah, that
you get
just refills you.
You get heart pieces so regularly that it doesn't matter taking damage early on.
Yeah,
exactly.
You have the 2 runners pretty synced right here.
Yeah, this is pretty insane.
Both going through Minish Village.
Did we see the heart piece?
No, I don't think we did yet. There's a Karlov medal.
Yeah, we can go get that bundle of arrows.
Well, and the other 3 items that we don't know what they are, so...
Yeah, Alaszun picking
There's the route divergence. Alaszun deciding to pick up that heart piece.
Yeah, Rom deciding not to. I would get the heart
I
piece.
probably would take it this early, but...
Yeah.
You also likely won't need it, like...
Yeah, maybe maybe we should skip more heart pieces than we think.
Well, if you start doing that on, like, regularly, then you're gonna get screwed over by a Waveblade Seed at some point.
Yeah, eventually you'll get screwed over. But what's the odds of that? Like, when have we had a required item on Waveblade?
Yeah, and even more, when if we have a required item on Waveblade where you couldn't have skipped every visible heart piece and still gotten it.
Yeah, Alaszun's also going to do the same again. Pick up all the heart pieces that they see. Rom is deciding not to.
I mean, there's also, like... If Rom takes the death because of giving heart pieces...
Okay, I thought Rom had already got these items, that's why
No, he just said the quick warp.
Oh, when you come to set the quick warp, you get these 3 items. Maybe syrup as well, and then you quick warp and then do the rest of it. Wasn't there a cane on Waveblade in one of these races? I don't remember.
I don't remember that, but there have been a lot of seeds, so...
I'm pretty sure I've seen all of the races.
Well, sure, but having seen all of them doesn't mean that you remember every single item placement
I
and every
think I would
single one.
remember Kane on Waveblade. That seems like one that would stick out to me. It like a red sword on the dig spot on Mount Crenel, like that. It's just a weird progression point that would stick out to you.
I guess. But I couldn't tell you for sure whether we had a red sword. And no, I think we did, but... we had some sword in that cave before, but...
Right, is Rom gonna go into Temple of Droplets now?
Well, he has way less stuff open than Alaszun did when he was here, so...
I mean, they've all got a bottle right now. They should... maybe
Yeah,
go
they
to
got
lower
bottle and
level.
bombs, so it's like... go to granite, but...
Yeah, I wouldn't... none of them have gone to Trilby, which is not something I like to see. If Alaszun goes to Trilby now, that's great. Okay, right, this makes sense. They're going to grab that heart piece in North Hyrule Field first, and then go to Trilby. Yeah, I like this. There's
It's
another
the second book.
Is that Alassun's second book, or did Rom get the first one?
I think Rom got the one at the courtyard, but they both have a book and they
Yeah,
are
that's
different
right.
books.
Yeah, it was Courtyard. Rom doesn't decide to go into Temple of Droplets, though. I was thinking if that was a gamble that Rom would be willing to take, because... I don't know, just
like
from the early
Rom,
game
from
chat.
from what he said before, does feel disadvantaged in this race. So that would be the sort of play that could give you an advantage against a better player.
Yeah, judging from what he was saying, you know, if you're feeling like you are going to be behind, don't go for the conservative stuff. Go for the risky stuff. Go for droplets early. Droplets early is a worthwhile play if you get lucky. If it's not, then it's not too bad. But it's not something crazy like unrequired Palace of
Yeah, no,
Winds.
like in this situation, like you can only do the first rupee path, and since it's an element, the only time you lose is the bit that the lamp saves you on the very first part, which isn't that much.
Alright, there's our first spin attack in Crenel Base Fairy Cave.
Spin attack being, of course, required for actually creating clones once we get the red sword or higher.
Yeah, we just want one more sword and then we'll be able to go to Western Woods.
Which the goal of every seed is to go to Western Woods.
Yeah.
Well, it feels that way at least, because...
I mean, you're guaranteed to have your red sword at some point in the seed, so... There's progression points throughout the seed. At the beginning, you always want to find the item that's going to open up the pond for you. And then at that point, you're looking for your red sword so that you can get to Western Wood. And then if you haven't, you want to find your Veil Fool's Kinstone and Grip Ring so that you can go to Veil Fool's.
I mean,
that's quite important. That's not as vital as.
I mean, if it's a Palace not required seed and I never see my grip ring, I'm very happy. So
yeah, that's very nice as well. Things like when Deepwood and Droplets are both non-required and you don't see your flippers, that's great. Are we max wallet already? Oh my god.
Yeah, we do have the highest wallet already. And that's the second spin scroll.
Yeah. So Alaszun did spot their second shield on the Vine Rupee at the bottom of Mount Crenel. They don't need to pick it up because they will just upgrade their shield to the Mirror Shield, and the Mirror Shield doesn't do anything extra that the regular shield doesn't do. It just looks
It's
cool.
literally
So,
useless.
unfortunately, we won't be seeing the Mirror Shield in today's seed.
I mean, maybe Rom-Stein picks it up. I doubt
Unless
it.
Rom picks it up. That would be a major misplay, though.
Can't say stuff like that.
And he does a quick warp as well. Come on, I'm calling you out on that. That was dumb. I'm sorry, Rom. That was very dumb.
Lost,
Don't get your mirror.
Lost a full 3 seconds there. I think.
Commentator's curse.
But as soon as you said like that would be a major misplay, I was like, okay, he's gonna do it.
Also, when you get to the top of it, you just quick warp because it's faster than climbing down the ladder, down the vine. But he is doing damage boosts, which is good. This is redeeming him.
So all the damage boosts he does over the course of the seed probably makes up for that mirror.
Maybe, yeah. The damage boost saved like a second and a half.
Oh, it's that.
In
Yeah.
total. Not each, like in total.
In total.
I'm thinking in terms of the any percent run, but
Okay.
was that roll attack?
That
That
no, I don't
No, it wasn't.
think it was.
It was Rock Breaker. Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't in the Black Scroll, so no, it wasn't roll attack.
Yeah, I couldn't see the color, and it said it had an R there, so I was like,
Ah,
what's that?
okay, yeah. No, it was a normal colored scroll.
Okay.
And, yeah, Rockbreaker sounds right.
At least no one's going through that cave. They're all using the cape, which is good. We got no Gust Jar, so we can't do the skip here with the mushroom. But they're both going to Krenel. Ooh,
Second caster Kinstone.
yeah. Did we get a check of the figurine house? Because that's pretty bad as well.
Did both of them just not go there?
Oh no. You've got your Ocarina, come on guys, it's such a quick and easy check. There's 3 items there for you.
No, they got it like
Yeah, they
Nimbus,
saw-
not
they
the one,
saw-
not the visible one, the actual chests. Like they got the Karlov medal.
Yeah, they saw it, but they got the Karlov medal, and they haven't gone and got the 3 chests that are in there. Yeah, it's... Oh! Okay.
Okay.
the mitts.
The mitts at the grip ring scrub.
That was the last spot here, so it was really worth like sticking to your guns and staying here after not getting anything the whole time. Yeah, mitts is big.
Yeah. So main locations are probably the Hylia Cape Cave, and I guess town digging is a good number of
Yeah.
checks as well.
Yeah, I want to see what Alaszun does after Trilby, but I would say go to Town Digging Cave.
Go to town, check Karlov's house,
Yeah, yeah, check Carlos' house.
do the digging cave.
Then
But
go...
you can do
Oh,
lake
he's
first,
going
that's
directly
also
to his
reasonable.
area. Okay, yeah, this is another way of doing it as well. I would have gone to Minish Woods first, dug through there, then went up through north through.
You can do it the other way around and get
Yeah,
these
it's
checks
the other-
first.
This is just the opposite way around to what I said, but it's basically exactly the same route.
I think this might be fast because you can flute directly to lake. And you can just flute away from Minchwoods into town once you get done there, so you don't have to walk through
Oh,
Minchwoods.
yeah, okay. I guess you get 2 flutes in and save some movement.
Yeah, dog food at the Cape Cave, so
Yeah.
can just check that on the way out.
Want to hand that in. They already checked the visible item at Lon Lon and know that it's junk, so they're not going to open that. So when they quick warp at the end of the beanstalk, it's going to put them back at the ocarina spot so that they can go straight to the. They can go.
I'm
straight to
seeing
the
forgetting they don't have the grip ring. Try to
Oh,
do
there's
the.
flippers. Okay.
Okay, that's Deepwood access and like one more check in Temple of Droplets. As
Yeah,
well
I'm not
as
sure what
like
to make out of that flippers.
Hmm?
I don't know what to make of those flippers. I don't know. If
yeah,
they're good or
like
bad.
it's like one check in droplets and depot access, and then that's a few spread around checks like the mode, and
Okay, there's the red
that's
sword.
a better one.
Alaszun makes the right call here. Gets the red sword. They're gonna go check the top of the beanstalk though.
Yeah, but you just go to Western Woods directly after the beanstalk, right?
Yeah. And I would go and get the pond by Fifi's house, and then go in and do the dog food. But then I would, as soon as I get out of there, I would flute to town.
Yeah. Rom-Stein apparently not happy about that, about those moments.
He's gonna keep on going. Okay. Oh right, they didn't open this cave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think you want to do this after you do your green.
So it looks like Alaszun is doing what you said and checking these two spots before leaving. So
Yeah,
let's see
Alassun's
what Western Woods
waiting.
has today. Like
Yeah, I wonder if this has opened also. Opened
last
the door
caster
to
stone to
caster.
just
Last caster stone. Oh, but they don't have the bow. Oh,
they don't
yeah,
have the
that's
bow,
right.
but they can go to fortress.
Yeah, just go to a fortress and hope the bow's there. There's always a bow in fortress. Come on. I mean,
Sometimes it's just bow locked, which
sometimes it's bow locked, but there's normally a bow there.
Tingle trophy so far.
Yeah, Tingle trophy, but
No cane to check it yet.
yeah,
Yeah.
no cane. Still not many items. Their inventory screen is looking a bit empty.
Looks like
We're
Rom-Stein
getting
is actually checking the Veil Falls visible spot first,
Okay.
or that digging cave as well, I guess.
Yeah, the digging cave. You can check the visible rupees as well. Okay, Alaszun wants to go to Krenel. Sorry, not to Krenel, to Caster after they've done the beanstalk.
Yeah, I mean, you would want to at least activate the flute spot there in this situation, so...
Oh yeah, okay. Yes, yeah, you got your Ocarina, so that does make sense. Did Rom check the rupees?
I mean, they must have been on screen, but I wasn't looking.
Okay, there's a butterfly and a boomerang.
Which butterfly was that?
I don't know.
Oh,
it's
the Mitz
Mitz.
butterfly. That's nice.
No, I don't think we got a got to see the visible rupees.
I mean, they must have been on screen for him. Like, when you go into
They're
a
not
cave.
on screen when you dig into the Mitz cave. You have to move to the right slightly to see them.
Hey, do you? Okay. Maybe you just didn't check them then.
Yeah, you can go into that cave without checking them, so you do want to just poke your head to the side just quickly, and then when you're digging in the cave, then you can mark on your tracker. Oh, this would be the last thing I'll do in here as Alaszun.
Yeah. I mean, if he decided to just do what he can in Caster, then...
Right, nice safe Darknet fight there. Just do a single hop over them and do a slash at a time. Right, they're going to stick around.
Yeah.
I guess there's two more that wouldn't be too bad to do, but I wouldn't
Like,
do
you
any.
do want to do the digging cave, and
Did they do the grave?
you do want to check Swift like the first hard piece, which I don't
Yeah.
think he has yet.
Yeah, see, I would have routed this differently. Instead of having to do that quick warp there, you do the Darknuts first, then you can go South Cave over to the grave, and then you go, you just hop over the bit of water there to get to the Mitz Cave. Kind of. Oh, he's doing it the opposite way.
Yeah, he's
around
just
here.
doing that backwards. So.
Oh no, he's gonna. Do
Oh
the
no,
Mitz
he's
Cave.
doing Minish checks. Okay.
Okay, I'd say this is a bit of a gamble.
It is, yeah. No, these are like. I guess he is like following his flippers.
Yeah, that is that's one philosophy with this. It's you just aimlessly follow your most recent progression. If your most recent progression item was the flippers, then
Which
I
it
guess
was. Like,
go to hiking. But
I guess the most recent progression item was the red sword, but it's also locking this, and then
yeah, you'd have to really believe in that philosophy.
I mean,
I wouldn't agree with this.
I don't think I would do the Minish checks here now, but maybe it pays off him.
But
Maybe he finds the last cast against the net hiking.
You've got Ocarina, Flippers, and Karlov Medal, and you've got so many quick checks in town that you can do. There's a waterfall in town. They still haven't checked Karlov himself. You go and talk to him.
They haven't checked. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the 3 items in the shop. There's the digging cave in town. Did Rom do that?
No, Rom went to Upper Vale Falls and then came to Lake.
Okay, because I would have done that as well, but Rom is going into droplets. This is a bit late now. I feel like he's got
This is a gamble. But...
Yeah, this is the gamble. I would have gone in here 20 minutes ago. When you have
right now
Ocarina of
Western Woods open, so
bam,
it's basically saying my lamp isn't in Western Woods, which is very much a gamble.
I mean, he's right.
Yeah, sure. There. Like, his lamp is not there, but
I would have made this play 20 minutes ago, not now. You just got your mitts. That's a bunch of stuff in the overworld. What did he get in there? He got his flippers and his red sword. That is so much that's opened up. You want to follow that, not do a gamble into Templar droplets. Right, what is Alaszun going to be getting in hiking?
Yeah, so chat called a Jabbernet, which would be completely useless because we got flippers and...
Yeah. And Deepwood is also not required.
Well, sure, but
which makes
you might still need to access it.
Okay,
but no, just like the only thing he got out of this pretty much was the down thrust on the...
Okay, so if Rom completely avoids caster, they can save a bunch of time.
Let's see if this pays off for Rom, though.
But Alaszun is over here in Hylian now. Are they going to play droplets? It's the remote bombs!
So, remote bombs in droplets?
Oh, if you weren't here right at the start, we looked at the hash, and the hash had the remote bombs on it. So we were like, there was also a heart piece as well, and
it was remote bombs, lantern, blue kinstone, heart container, boomerang, or something.
Yes, but yeah, you were joking, saying that they were going to be on Octo.
Yeah, not quite Octo, but at least in droplets.
Yeah, you're pretty right about that.
But yeah, nothing else in droplets for Rom-Stein, so...
You know what else I would like to see right now? The sequence break in Hylia.
Yeah.
I want to see someone try and get some logical information about the seat. What does the boots lock?
Yeah, the sequence break, for those unfamiliar, is jumping down as a minish from the library cabin check we saw earlier. That's not in logic, but you can get the other minish checks in Lake that way if you have flippers. And doing so does skip the boots, which you would otherwise need to bonk the tree to create a minish portal.
Okay, Rom's finally coming in here to get this. I feel like this should have been done a while ago. But luckily we didn't have anything there. Okay, I feel like they're making sensible decisions right now.
Did you check figurine house yet?
Oh, I mean, he's doing Western Woods, but he should have done Figurine House. You were in town just now. You did 2 quick checks, which were those 2. Great. There was another quick check that you forgot, which was the Figurine House. I really want to see 4-sword on Dampe again. Dampe can't have the 4-sword every seed.
Are you sure? That's like saying 2 Casterkinstons can't be in Palace every seed.
Oh right, this is great from Alaszun.
This is one of the very quick flippers checks if you have for Greener, so...
Yeah, exactly. This is something I like to see early, like a really quick one. After he came out of Lake Hylia Cave, he had his red sword, so, you know, it made sense to go to Western Woods. But after Western Woods, this would have been one of the places I would have gone to next, would be here. And yeah, that had your blue sword. They can do the pillar now if they want, but the pillar, again, the pillar is a really long check that you don't really want to...
Yeah, it's kind of long. It's also got some checks on the way with this digging cave, like...
Yeah, there are checks along the way.
It's probably still better than hiking.
Also, they haven't checked under the school yet, so they can speed that up.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be much faster. Not quite as fast as Rom-Stein might be able to get it, since Alaszun doesn't have the remote bombs, but...
Yeah, but you only need to put down 3 bombs.
Like 2 or 3 bombs you can get that with.
Yeah. I think the best way to do it is with 2, actually.
Oh, Alaszun didn't push the block when... Or did he not do the...
I don't think they did... No, because they skipped a bunch of stuff here in town.
What was in the well again? That was... Oh, there was a bomb back.
Alaszun is one to say that town is trash and never to go there, but there are so many quick checks here that you really want to do early on that are... They're just quick.
In this case, like, say here the Mayor's Basement, delaying that until after the blue sword did work out for him.
Yeah, sure, it did.
And it often can.
Yeah,
like, at least waiting to see how early your blue sword is, which this one's pretty early, so... Treasure Cave had flippers in the sword, so I wouldn't call that junk.
Yeah, 4-sword Fortress isn't a bad call, but again, Fortress is required. It may be somewhere up in Cave of Flames or Deepwood. Oh, imagine if Grip Ring's in Cave of Flames. Wait, that wouldn't be too bad, right?
That wouldn't be too bad. You would have to have the cane to exit it then, and that's fine.
Bottle. Yeah, where Alaszun is there, you face up there and place the bomb against the wall, and you can blow up the block that's by the chest as well, and you get 2 in 1, and then you can do a second bomb on the left. Or the right. Yeah, Nesman, right.
Yeah, you are correct, and that's indeed where the progression was.
Does Alaszun not have fast text speed?
I don't think he does. Like, at the very beginning, like, I think Alaszun entered Bellari slightly earlier than Rom-Stein and was slightly later out, so he might not have text speed set.
I think Alaszun forgot to change their text speed to fast. Both did? Wait, really? I haven't noticed at all.
So they both have slow text speed, which, Oh,
okay. I'm sure ROMs must have been fast if...
Yeah, I thought, like...
they took over in Bellari.
But yeah, no, there was a red sword in Treasure Cave and a blue sword in the Minish, flipper holds.
Yeah, fast text speed is something I'm always paranoid about. I set it like 5 times before any seed I do.
The trick is to also set the brightness to something different, so you can see by just moving to an empty file if you have changed things.
Yeah, but it makes the game look weird.
It doesn't. You get used to it. Like,
you just get used to it, forehead.
Like, your people with a normal brightness look weird.
Yeah, Alaszun making a bit of a gamble right now. They're gonna do these things lampless. This is a sequence break. If they get anything here, then they can deduce that it's lantern locked. Right,
But nothing important.
This is a required dungeon as well, so...
Yeah,
maybe
but they
not the
don't
best
have
choice.
Graveyard Key or Boots yet, so...
Did Alaszun do the moat check? Because I don't think they did.
I don't
If
think
I-
so.
If they're going to do it now, I would have quick warped first, because that would have put you at the entrance of Royal Valley, and then you could have
Yeah,
just,
that's...
yeah, that's what they're doing now. Yeah, so doing a quick warp there would have been faster.
I'd have not thought about it, though.
Rom is also doing Caster Wilds right now, and yeah, these Minish checks, Alaszun did them already, there is nothing there. Hiking's got nothing. I guess there's scrolls.
Yeah, there was the down thrust there, but... What are the for scrolls? 5 or 6?
Yeah, and Alaszun going to check Vale Falls entrance. Rom's already checked this. Is Alaszun going to check the rupees? No, they don't.
Nope. Nesman, no, neither runner has been to Deepwood, so...
Yeah, they've been putting that off.
Which... they didn't get... Like... I guess Alaszun could have gone in there after doing the Flipper's case, but they found the blue sword there, so they kind of wanted to do those checks.
I don't think there's much left in logic. I don't think anyone's done the Lon Lon cave. I would have done that after getting Red Sword at some point. Because that's a quick one to do as well, because you can Ocarina to Lake Hylia and you get there in a couple seconds.
Are we gonna see the figurine house?
Oh,
now?
finally! Right, what is in here? If there's progression in here, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, there wasn't
nothing
anything.
in here, but...
They got
That
the
was late.
Karlov medal so early. They got it in Minish Village. They can get to Cave of Flames without the grip ring. They need
If
the
they
cane.
currently can, but if they find the cane, they will be able to.
Yeah, they have no way of getting to Cave of Flames right now. I think it's either Dungeon Dip or Town. I think that's the only things that are
Like in
available to
Alaszun's
us right
position,
now.
he hasn't been into droplets yet. I would check those.
Yeah, no, I would definitely have go into droplets by now. Right, what is Rom?
Yeah, they can't do the vanilla way to Cave of Flames without the grip ring.
Right, Rom's going to town. Are they? Please do your figure each. Oh, no, they got the blue sword, so they want to do this.
Yeah, Alaszun skipped the hard container at the shop there, so... Looks like they really were just
they're
prioritizing
on
hard piece
10.
until 10 hearts for Waveblade.
Are they on 10?
They already did Waveblade.
Oh, they did Waveblade. Okay.
So I had hoped they are on 10. I didn't count it.
I didn't
but
see them go to Waveblade.
I think they did Waveblade. Like Alaszun did.
Progression on everything is
Well, they don't have grip ring yet, but it's still possible.
You know
Can't
what?
be there to see it, but
Alason's gonna find progression here. Oh, damn it! I was gonna... Oh, I was so ready to make that call. The back of the half has always had something in all of the races so far in the tournament, and people have put it off for ages. 42 minutes checking that is, yeah, not great.
I mean that's fine with how they got progression in the seed, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he would have done this much earlier, reasonably.
Simon Simulation. Yeah, you're kind of.
Like, now is the
Screwed
time
right
where
now.
things start slowing down, so that's a good time to check those town minish checks when you don't have Kane.
Yeah, this seed's really slowing down. It's really dead in terms of what you can do right now. Rom, no! Rom, you've got...
Rom just did the pillar and then decided to go the long way to this chest. At least I got remote bombs, so...
Okay, Alaszun gets junk at Simon Simulation. Did he save? Yes, he did, okay.
Must have saved at some point, so yeah.
Yeah, he had the blue sword, so that was a recent save. Yeah.
It's now going to do the fountain?
Save before quick warping from half, right, yeah. I was going to say, because I didn't spot them do the save, so they must have done it earlier.
Oh yeah, and
Right, Rom's
Romson's
going for
picking up the Inst Charm for
Yeah.
probably Simon's.
Don't they have Great Spin?
No, they have
No, they
Fast
got
Spin.
Fast Spin. Yeah.
Rom's like, did I
Rom.
do this before? Annoyed. But you could see how confused he was that he hadn't done it yet when he was
Yeah.
entering that door.
Yeah, Alaszun's doing Fountain. That's the last chick in town.
Then 2 checks here.
Have we seen Lon Lon Cave? I don't think we have.
No, London Caves open.
Again, that's something I would have done before doing all of this stuff in town. That's a quick one.
What else is open though?
Deepwood.
Yeah, just Deepwood and for Alaszun droplets.
Yeah, Alaston's going Deepwood.
I mean,
if I was Alaszun right now, I'd still go to I'd go to droplets before this. This is paying off for him because
yeah,
Droplets
it
doesn't have
is
anything.
working this seed because those shakes and droplets only had remote bombs, but
yeah, but he doesn't know that.
it could always be Lantern in the underwater pot.
Yeah. Oh, it could be.
No, Rom-Stein's checked the pot.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, he went to droplets after Cape Cave. We were saying that he should have gone to Western
I
West
thought
instead at that time.
Right.
So
I
he had
thought
flippers at the time and did check the underwater pot.
Okay. Yeah. Was it a small key?
I don't think it was, no.
Okay.
It was a
good.
small key in the Ruby path.
Yeah, there was a small key in the rupee path, but if there was a small key in the underwater pot, then you could have known later if you came back with the lantern that you could have skipped it.
Yeah, no, I think it was a big blue rupee.
Okay, so Alaszun isn't key locked out of or Gus Jar locked out of Deepwood right now. So they get a small key at the beginning. Yeah, you put a bomb down there and then activate this. That's the quick way of doing this room. Rom doing the Lon Lon Cave? Yeah.
Looks like he is.
No.
No?
Wait, what?
Where
are they going?
Minish Wood's digging caves?
Oh, yeah. What?
Okay, I'm confused.
Oh, did they not do the Farmer Mitz cave?
Ah, okay. No, I don't think he
There
did.
we go. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to put that off. You want to route that in when you do your Minish Wood Stick cave.
There's the gripping.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's you just leave and go to Crater.
Yeah, that was their last location. Well, apart from Droplets and Lon Lon Cave, I think that was their last location.
That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, Vanilla Cave of Flames.
I mean, you caught the digging cave up on Crenel having a progression before that, so
Yeah.
one of those is...
Gustjar and Vanilla Cane chest group. K on green to full sword on Malari.
It's technically possible.
Yeah,
And then Lantern Vanilla on Blue Chew.
the likelihood of it, though. Kane on Electric Tubafet.
So Gustjar in Cave of Flames, Kane on...
Right, we get our Magic Boomerang on Greyblade.
There's the Kane! So, that means we won't see a Vanilla Road to Cave of Flames.
Yeah, great job on Alaszun to check Greyblade before you climb up the wall. Hopefully Rom does that as well. We don't want to see a vanilla Cave of Flames route and then, you know, grab Greyblade on the way out and find your Cane.
But we'll see.
That's probably one of the nicest places the Cane can be. Except if you have your... As long as the grip ring is after.
So this is interesting, like Alaszun actually going into Cave of Flames here before, like instead of doing the Cranial Beanstalk and checks up there.
Yeah. Yeah, again, Cave of Flames is not required, so they're going from Deepwood to Cave of Flames, the two non-required dungeons.
Oh, he's just checking these. Okay, I wouldn't have defeated the choose for that. I would have just scouted them, but this is fair.
I guess you get an extra item.
Yeah, you do get an extra check for the little bit of time investment, so that's fair.
It saves the 2 seconds it takes to check them and then go round because you saw a required item.
Yeah.
But then again, it's if you see nothing and you leave and then you never come back there, it saves all of that 20 seconds of doing the fight and...
Rom-Stein picking up that heart piece he left earlier to heal here.
Yeah, again, if you leave your heart pieces around in visible locations, then you can just grab them when you come past them next. Sometimes it works out like that.
Yeah.
And later on, the heart pieces matter more for healing you than to, you know, increasing your maximum health.
Yeah, no, they are definitely at the point where they have... Well, I think Rom-Stein might actually only be at 9 hearts, but...
Yeah, it looks like they're on 9.
After 10 hearts, you're pretty much good, but
Yeah,
you still want to find heart pieces every now and then to just heal you up.
I mean, I'd say if you got 8 hearts, you're good.
Yeah, except Waveblade is a check.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I would say is you want 10 hearts instead, but at least...
Yeah, no, for health reasons, that sounds... Yeah.
Yeah. I personally am comfortable with doing anything in this game at 8 or 7 hearts max, because when you play this at any percent, you're used to doing the right things there. Okay,
and there's the lantern on Mount Cranial Beanstalk.
Yeah. It's got to, really. When you get this beanstalk at that kind of point in progression, this is where your progression is. Yeah, at this point in the seed.
So yeah, that's everything we need to clear Temple of Droplets.
Well, we can do the boss.
Well, yeah, clear in the sense of defeat the boss and get the element, not in the sense of get every check. Not full clear, but they will be able to clear it, they won't be able to full clear it.
Okay, how long till someone does Percy? Because they've cleared everything out in that area. They've already gone to all of Western Wood and Castor, so That's all done, and there's nothing else they can do there.
Yeah, why would you do Percy?
It's
never
pretty
anything.
awkward right now. But the thing is, Percy's fairly quick.
Yeah, I think. I mean, they will have to go to Castor at some point to get to a fortress. And I guess you can then instead go up once to Percy and then flip back to Castor again. Like, do it that way, but it really doesn't matter when you do it, like...
I think Percy's pretty close to the Link's house Ocarina Warp point.
If you've pushed that block out of the way, which I don't know if they did.
They should always do that.
Yeah, they should, probably, but...
Yeah, because you could do Tingle and then go to Percy. They're all pretty close to each other.
I guess. I might wait for Boots and then do it after checking Swiftblade. Like, then leave town to the south and
sure, that would be
run over there.
Nice sequence of items. But I think they should they should follow the cane and South Vale Falls. I mean, they didn't.
I thought for a moment there you were gonna say Tingle, but.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, Tingle's one item, whereas there's
but no, I mean, following the lanterns that makes more sense though, because this is a required dungeon.
Yeah, right now, do droplets, but after you've done droplets.
After you've done droplets, if they find nothing here, sure.
Yeah, this is so close.
Yeah, they asked.
If Rom goes, if Rom gets his rainy check and then warps to droplets, he's only going to be a minute or so behind Alaszun.
Yeah, because he has already done the top part, gotten the big key, checked the first rupee path, checked the underwater pot, which I think Alaszun just skipped. So yeah, Alaszun will probably have to go back for that since it was an item.
That might make up the time difference. Wait, no. Yeah, sorry, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it wasn't a dungeon item, so he will have to get that. I mean, you could still decide to skip it, since he will leave some checks and Gustra in this place anyways, and... You can kind of route in underwater pot with those.
And Ron picked up their 10 hearts along the way, so yeah, do Wave Blade on your run.
Yeah, Wave Blade on the way to droplets. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, this is why I'd have really liked to see one of them check the Rupee Mania spots in Lower Vale Falls when they did the digging cave there, because
yeah,
that's 3 of the items that are in South Vale Falls, and that completely swings how valuable that place is.
I mean, I guess it's like 7 checks for them right now, which is pretty good. Except you could know for 3 of them if they are anything.
I think it's 8.
Is it 8?
Yeah, because there's 2 in the cave.
2 in the cave, 3 on the rupees, the heart
4,
piece,
5,
the dojo,
6,
yeah, it's 8. One of them is
Yeah.
technically London though.
Oh yeah. I always count that one.
Yeah, no, that should count with a Southway Falls. Great spin in the Dark Maze there. That's nice.
Oh yeah, very nice.
I am not sure if you bet on Gustra being in Pot Push Puzzle again, Asmin.
If we see a Gus Jar in Palace, that is awful.
So... You say that, but that's what we played earlier for the bingo scene.
Oh, was it in the bingo? Oh!
That had Gustra on Pot Push. Which... Westman had actually gotten power bracelets before going into Palace, and then still skipped Pot Push.
Oh.
Because they had found keys before then, so it was like, yeah, it's not a thing.
Yeah, but you're not in go mode!
I mean, no, we were still searching for 2 wallets at that point, but... Yeah, I think it was 2 wallets. Which... and a forethought. Which, the forethought was deeper in Palace, the wallet was on Georg, and the last wallet was on the 3-element pet item. So that was a seed. But
We're
yeah.
having a bit of trouble with this last Scissor Beetle, but he switches Lantern to find it.
Yeah. Did pick up the magical boomerang at some point, which I completely missed, but...
Yeah, we got it in Greyblade. It was the other item next to the cane.
And the cane was there, so that's the important one to pay attention to, so...
Yeah.
That's why I missed that.
They did get Roll Attack at some point.
Roll attack was...
Is that 7 scrolls?
That says 8 on Rom-Stein's tracker,
Oh,
so...
right, so they already had 7.
Alaszun's does say 7, I'm not sure. But yeah, should have 7 scrolls. Where was roll attack again? Was that also in the first Ruby path here?
A scroll. There was a scroll here.
I think that was roll attack here.
Right, what is Alaszun gonna get in this Ruby path? Their compass.
So,
Oh,
Blue is an
a
item.
junk.
That's both map and compass.
They don't dip into the lily pad basement. I would, because there's 2 items there and you don't have your gust jar, so you can grab those 2 items quick.
I mean, you're gonna do Octo anyways, it doesn't get faster, and
I'll do
the
that.
Gust is on Octo, you can...
Okay.
Save time.
If you gamble that the gust jar is an Octo.
So it's basically, whether you go there, like, now, or after beating Octo, go into the blue bob and do them then, doesn't make a difference unless Gust jar is on Octo.
Well, it does, because they have to do another blue warp to get back down there, whereas...
Yeah, but that's... I mean,
warps take a lot
do you
longer.
though, like, is it faster to... Isn't it faster to, when you've been on the ice plane, quick warp into a blue warp? Like,
No,
almost?
no. Quick warp and then go through the blue warp is much slower than just
Okay,
doing a jump.
but yeah, no, I was thinking of if they would go further too.
If they're going around the full path with the gust jar, then
Like,
yeah.
Alaszun, if Alaszun does that, they would go until the underwater pod.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
from there it's faster to quick warp and take the blue warp again, so...
I think they're just going to ignore everything in the... From
I mean,
Alaszun's
that's
route.
also a play you can do.
Yeah, I think they're just going to ignore it until they have their gust jar, and they don't have anything else to do.
I don't know if I would ignore them though, because we are still missing a lot of items.
Yeah, Rom also does the same thing. I guess when you get to this room, you're like, oh, I really want to check these rupee spots. But then you think, I want to set the blue warp first before I do that. And then when you come down out of the blue warp, it's like, I really want to check those rupee mania spots. So it could just, pass your mind and you forget about those 2 chests. Oh, very nice. Oh, Alaszun was very close to getting killing both of them at the same time. If he could continue with that great spin.
Well,
But he's only got the regular.
doesn't have long spin, so...
Yeah. Alaszun tempting fate. Yeah, he toggled his lantern there. That was very Monka-esque. We always advise don't toggle your lantern in that room, because if you toggle your lantern in the middle of a roll, then it can very likely crash your whole game.
Which I have no idea when Alaszun last saved, but I think it's been a while.
It was probably even...
Probably
they were in
around
town.
Simon's.
Yeah. Which was before they got Kane. Before they went to Deepwood and got the Grip Ring as well, that's bad.
Yeah.
They did save right before Deepwood Shrine. Okay.
Okay.
Well, oh, sorry, yeah, that is the one I said.
Well, Well, right before debut sounds more like, hey, if I don't find anything in reboot, I don't have to leave and can reset back to the Ocarina spot or something.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if
that's...
but it's basically the same thing. Like, it would still be, hey, pick up your group ring, go to the mountain, pick up Cane and Lantern.
Yeah, no Octo-Minute today, we don't have any boots. Rom may decide to put off Octo. Sure, they're doing it now, but... You know, I know Rom knows how to do Minip. I would maybe put this off.
But then when you come back and find your 4-slot there, it's really Monka-esque.
Yeah, you're right. They do think it's a Myth Seed, so
yeah,
they
have been tricked into thinking it's a Myth Seed, so...
Oh, Rom, you're getting really trolled by these guys. They're crossing over each other so that their heads on each other's tails. And...
Yeah.
Oh, they've doubled up! Oh, just stay there and swipe a bit longer and he could have killed both of them at the same time.
I mean, probably not killed both of them because this one hadn't been hurt yet.
And just do a great spin.
Well, yeah. I guess they do have fast spin, so that's probably...
Yeah, I feel like everyone kind of freestyles Octo a bit until you learn how to do Minip, and then if you can tell someone knows Minip because they do the Minip movement, even if they're not doing Minip.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know Minip, but I do freestyle Octo, so...
Yeah, you do get some people that don't know Minip, but they like to pretend that they do. So they do their version of Minip, and it looks completely off if you know Minip.
But you are not trying to do a Minip, you're just using similar movement because that still works fine.
Oh! Alaszun gets the triple there. That was a one smoke, though, wasn't it?
That was a one smoke, yeah.
It was a one smoke, okay.
No, that was... They got 2 rocks off that triple. They already had done a smoke before that.
Yeah. Rom does know Minip, so they are going to be doing the Minip movement here.
And there's your boots, so that's why you don't put off Octo.
Oh my god!
So no Octo Minip today.
No! No! I'm glad I'm not racing this seed, because I would have actually put off Octo for a bit. Oh, I just need the boots. I'll wait.
You just need the boots from Octo to do Octo.
And I'll do everything else and be like, where's my goddamn boots? And I'll do Octo and it's like, goddamn it. Is this better or worse than Bo on Mazao? See, Alaszun? Okay, Alaszun didn't put this off, but yeah, that
was a Cloud of Skinstone.
Yeah.
So, nothing immediately useful, and...
Yeah, but see, they had to blue warp to get down here.
Yeah, but like I said, they are gonna do the underwater pod, so for them it's faster.
Right, I see, yeah.
At the same time, like... From here, you can't tell me that not that quick warp into blue warp isn't faster to get back there. Like, that's gotta be faster.
You're actually locked in at that point because you didn't hit the switch.
Yeah, but even if you had hit the switch, like,
I'm not sure what would be faster there, because you do have to do the warp, then you have to do a stair walk, and then
yeah, sure, but
I think it would be close, but.
Probably close, but
is it one? It's 3 scrolling transitions versus a warp, a stair walk, and then another. do we have Rom's audio?
I don't know.
Because Rom just turned his mic on. He's gonna be pretty mad.
Yeah, what did he say just now?
He said Octo sucks.
For real!
Yeah, Rom's not happy about that. It's like, they're all ready! They're ready to do Octomanip, and all they need's the boots. And they got that.
I mean, at least he didn't put it off, like, that would have been bad.
Yeah, that would have been bad, yeah.
So yeah, like this probably was faster than swimming the way back from pot to.
I'm just thinking about the screen transitions because it's.
I mean, the swimming does take time though.
They're both three screen transitions, but one is 3 rolling transitions, and then the other one is a warp, a stair walk, and then a rolling transition. And I'm wondering if the time difference between doing a bit of swimming and jumping makes the difference. I think it's close, but I'm not sure.
It's probably close, but like at that point, I wouldn't say that was a mistake anymore for Alaszun. Like,
yeah, no, because it's. I was thinking that they weren't going to do that at all. They didn't get anything in the courtyard though.
no, nothing in the courtyard. So just gonna be checking boots checks now. We might see the London cave now. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, okay.
Another Cloud of Skinstone.
Yeah, cloud tops. Yeah, I like the way Alaszun's done some small optimizations there to speed this up. They're just prepping everything in a sequence so that they can get checks a little bit faster.
There's the Wade Fall Skinstone. That's important.
Right, so Octo was required to progress in the seed. Yeah, there was no way of you to be able to do the sequence break in Veil Falls.
Yeah, no, that's hard lock behind boots, so... Unless there's some way to be managed there that we haven't found yet, I guess.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'd hope there would be. But yeah, currently there's no way to get to Veil Falls or Cloud Tops without having the Veil Falls Kinstone. Alright, there is junk on those Rupee Mania spots.
Which we could have known a while ago, but didn't.
And there's the last book.
That's the last book, that's Yellari Access.
That is Yellari Access. Is Alaszun gonna read a book? He's got his Ocarina equipped. Oh no, he can get to town quicker if he just dashes. Yeah, he's doing it. He's going for it. He's gonna do Yellari!
I mean, he could be going to Upper Velforce.
No! Do Yellari, come on!
Like, you check the rupee spots here first, activate the Wind Crest, and then do Yellari.
Yeah, I joke. Alaszun is making the right call here. Veil Falls, there are so many Rupee Mania spots here, you want to do this as quickly as possible. But we also like to see the meme.
We do like to see the memes, yes.
Chat wants memes. Yeah, that is a question that every runner has to face, is... Do I go the fastest way through the sea to try and win, or do I do all the memes and appease Twitch chat? I mean, who's the real winner in the end?
The person who finished first.
Or is it the person that chat wanted to finish first? Sorry, to finish first.
No, that's not the real winner. That's the winner in all of our hearts, but not the real winner.
The winner of our hearts. Yeah, don't let our memes be dreams.
So, let's see what Rom-Stein decides to do.
Oh! Come on! Go to town! Go to town!
I mean, he's throwing to town whether he's going to Northern Way Falls
Rom-Stein!
or doing Yulari. But it looks like he's indeed doing Yulari.
Yes! Rom-Stein is the champion of the people. Alright, what is Alaszun gonna get in here? Lon Ranch key? Graveyard key!
Kinstone. Which Kinstone was that? That was the last caster Kinstone.
Sorry, Krenel? Yeah, the Krenel Kinstone.
Yeah, the Krenel Kinstone that makes the...
Yeah, the caster Kinstone. But yeah, that was both of our keys there. The Lon and Graveyard keys. Yeah, Alaszun not gonna get their milk. After skipping the Lon key. Right, Rom is getting Yulari, what is it?
Oh, it's a gotcha!
Rom, yes! Champion of the people! Let's go!
Alaszun's gonna be putting that off for a while, because he
Rom-Stein
just got access to Graveyard.
Yes! That is what we want to see! Alaszun is going to be furious.
Yeah, he is.
Alaszun's gonna be so furious.
This is great.
I mean, it's not GG. There's still so much left in this race. Rom needs to go up Vale Falls, which is a likely bet at this point. They'll get
yeah,
the Graveyard key.
Like, this could easily be something like Full Clear versus Gomod Palace, though.
Yeah.
Like, it could easily turn into that.
It really depends where our next Cloudtops Kinstones are.
It really depends on where the bow is. Because that's what will push Alaszun into going Fortress.
Yeah, Alaszun does have all of their Kinstones for Caster Wild, so they can go to Fortress right now. But yeah, Graveyard makes more sense because you don't have your bow. Right, what are we getting in the graveyard today? Alaszun had already cleared through to Dampé. Now, graveyard's a bit front-loaded because like everything's here in the graveyard, but when you go deeper into Royal Crypt, there's like nothing there because you're gonna get your element on the king at the end of it. But it's very likely that you poke your nose into the front of Royal Crypt and you see your last item on the Gibdo. And then they'll
that's about a 50-50, right?
Yeah, it's 50-50 that you see Is it 50-50? Yeah.
It should be. Like, I don't know how the randomizer skews it, but it's like how the placement algorithm skews it, but it's exactly half of the possible placements if it's an element. Like,
yeah, if it's a uniform distribution, then it should be 50.
And it probably isn't a uniform distribution, but
I'd like to do a probabilistic analysis of the randomization function.
Yeah, see, that's way easier to do once we get a command line integration, like a command line interface for it.
God, I could write my thesis on that.
So, Nimbus, it would be half of the time in a uniform distribution because it could be on either of the back checks, but it could also be on either of the front checks.
Yeah. Yeah, simply, there's 4 places it could be, and 2 of them are at the front, so... Yeah,
and the reason it could be skewed by the randomizer is that there is a key door between those, so it's... it places the keys first, and... It's basically... It probably places, like, if... I'm not sure how it places them, actually, but...
It's like how the king in Dark Horror Castle has a higher likelihood of having a small key because you have to have a small key.
Yeah, but that's would also happen in a uniform distribution. Like the king would still have a higher probability than any of the towers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
Which is like crypt is different because as soon as you place a key in the front, all the things become equal. But if you don't, then you have to place the key there, and the keys get placed first. So
I'm wondering if it's a 1 in 3.
it could be. Like, I think it places the first key in any spot, then the second key is still in any spot, then the third key in the front if it has to, or in any spot if it doesn't, but
I mean, you
I'm
can
not
roll
sure
50
about that.
seeds and then, just count all of the instances. And
yeah, that's the part where it would be way easier if we could just tell the command line script to generate 50 seeds.
Yeah. So I did a very short analysis on Deepwood, and I did actually hand generate 50 seeds and sample them. That was some fun.
Did you know that the randomizer does actually output all placements onto the command line?
It does?
As it randomizes. If you run it from the command line, you can see it, so you could still use that, but you would still have to use press the button in the GUI. But yeah, it does.
Yeah, it wasn't too much effort to save the.
Yeah, no, it's.
It
would probably be a bit faster to not have to save the spoil block and instead like just write the entire output into a file, but. It would also put some extra messages in there, so I don't know which. Rom-Stein fusing with the first cloud here. Why?
Yeah, Rom's going cloud tops.
I mean, you can do cloud tops here if you want to, but
they got their. Oh!
There's a kinstone.
There's a cloud tops kinstone. Okay, if Alaszun's. Though, that's probably better for Alaszun, because if Alaszun is one kinstone away, and they haven't gone to cloud tops yet, they're going to gamble that there's going to be a kinstone there, and it will pay off because there is one there.
Yeah.
But if there's 3 and Rom-Stein gets all of them now, that's...
If there's 3, then that's good for Alaszun finding his Gust at least.
Yeah, okay. Oh no, that's bad, because surely they would go to cloud tops before Yulari? Maybe? Possibly.
If there's 3 kinstones in cloud tops, like if you had 2 kinstones, you go Yulari before cloud tops. Like, Yulari also includes the sewers and, like, at that point,
I guess
3 checks.
Yeah, this is such a tricky jump.
You have to start higher, right? So you actually get.
I do stop high. Oh, wow!
There's the bow!
Yeah, you're wishing you played this seed, right? Just
I may do this kind of thing, yes.
Yeah, that's a nice spot for a bow. Now, if
I think it would have done fine on the seed, yeah. Like
if we did progression,
and
yeah. If we did progression in a different way that quivers counted as bow progression, then that would be a vanilla bow.
But then they would already have a few bows, so...
Yeah, they would. Yeah, we're 2 kinstones and a sword from no mode. Yeah, Green Chew and and Glee Rock will have the last 2 Kinstones. And then where can the 4th sword be? Chick before Georg.
I mean, it's...
Okay, Rom's done everything they can in Cloud Tops. Didn't find anything. Apart from that one Kinstone, but definitely go to Graveyard now. Okay, so Alaszun's in Fortress.
Graveyard is an element, you just want to get that, and then...
Yeah, get it done, get it out the way.
I think then going towards Fortress even without bow makes a lot of sense, so he's probably gonna do that as well.
Yeah,
so he does have the Gust Shot, so he could check Deepwood, or the last checks.
I wouldn't. You've got non-required Deepwood versus required Fortress, but without the bow.
I think I would go to Fortress, but... Maybe there's the butterfly.
And if Rom thinks they're behind as well... actually, they may not think they're behind because they checked Yalari.
They may... like, that would be the reason to go for... Deepwood instead. Basically saying, hey, I got this Gust Jar, which my opponent might not have, let's push that advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, push the advantage.
But in this case, we know there's a bow on the way to Fortress, so that's the better play.
It's that double-edged sword of... Oh!
And there's a Kinstone.
There's another one, so we're missing one more. Yeah, that Gust Jar is a bit of a double-edged sword, because if Rom goes to Deepwood and finds nothing else there, that is... that's going to really hurt them, because Alaszun won't be doing that. And it will be moving the advantage in the other direction. Yeah,
though I still feel like if they go to Deepwood, find nothing there, and then go to Fortress, find their bow on the way, find a Kinstone and the 4-sword in here, or something, and they get to go mode Palace instead of Alaszun having to full clear that, looking for the Gust Jar. That's still...
Do you think Alaszun would go to Palace before doing...
I have no idea if they would.
Before doing Yalari? Alaszun loves Yalari. Alaszun thinks it's a fantastic meme. I'm surprised they didn't do it straight away.
Yeah, like, that's... Like, if you find all your Kinstones here, don't you just want to use them? Instead of doing a town check that you already skipped once?
Yeah. Yeah, no, in Alaszun's previous race, they they got Yalari access in Go mode, but they didn't open Yalari on the way because that is a bit silly. So they beat the game, and then after they did that, they went back and opened Yalari.
Okay, yeah, sure, but
so it's down. So they like Yalari, but how much do they like Yalari? Not as much as Rom, because Rom's already done it.
Yeah.
Oh, Alaszun didn't save here. This is I've seen them do quite a few save scums optimizations. This is one that they can do. Did they do right-hand slide? No. Oh yeah, this is a weird one. I remember they were saying that they go down the middle
activate the red warp first.
Yeah, you activate the red warp. Thing is, the time
they're gonna full clear this place, like they're still too far from Go mode 2.
Yeah, they're gonna stick around here. After they do Mazel, they're going to then do the Minish checks outside Fortress, and then quick walk back into Fortress and do the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, watching real players makes Twitch plays look like such an idiot.
Yeah, Alaszun is having a much easier time on. But at least we beat him, so. Okay, Rom-Stein is also going towards Caster, so that's good.
Yep. Well, it's going to mean that their relative position is going to stay about the same. No one's going to gain
yeah,
or lose
they
an
are
advantage
a bit
here.
behind on time, and the Gustra ahead.
Yeah. So it's staying close. It's not a gamble like going to deep would be, because if they go to deep wood and find nothing, Alaszun gets further ahead. But if they find something, then they would be further ahead. But yeah, this is just keeping everyone relatively
Checking
the same.
swiftly the first on the way.
Yeah, I think Alaszun did this as well.
Might have.
Yeah, Alaszun had 7 scrolls when they got here. Yeah, great Uncle Herbert. Are we going to call this guy Great Uncle Herbert for the in the hints?
Well, in the meme hints, sure. Clear hints don't.
Great Uncle Herbert is Baron. Oof,
Great
okay.
Uncle Herbert has your flippy stick.
Flippy stick. Right, that is 3 elements for Alaszun. Sub 1 hour 30, quite nice. The last one is it's at Palace of Winds, so you're not going to be getting that early in a seed.
I do wonder what the earliest palace element we had in the seed was. Like, you would usually say, yeah, crypt is not early in a seed, but then we had crypt at what, 40 minutes in a seed before, so.
Yeah, we had an early crypt before. I think it was like 35 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, about that times. Like, it might have been 40 or 45, but
Alaszun hasn't full cleared Fortress.
they just went to check their power bracelets instead.
Yeah, this is a route that you do. You avoid these 2 checks on your first way through the Wind Ruins, so that once you've done Mazao and it chucks you outside of Fortress of Winds, you can go and do those 2 checks, and then when you quick warp, you're back at Fortress and you can do the rest of Fortress.
Yeah, power bracelets, one of the least useful potentially required items.
No, we're still here.
We're still here, we're just...
Sorry, I just took a drink.
Yeah. Like, power bracelets unlock like 3 checks, but then if there's a big key on pot push, you do need them for palace, so... Kind of don't want to see them, because that means you will just have to skip pot push instead of having the choice, but...
Oh, did Twitch go weird? Okay.
Twitch may have gone weird, I don't know. But
If
I
my
can still
icon
hear
disappeared from the Twitch page, it's because I've muted myself.
Yeah, I could still hear us when on the recent when I just checked, so we should be fine.
Yeah, okay.
There was nothing on the hard piece, right? So...
Yeah, it was some rupees.
So it's just the rupees here.
Yeah, again, Alaszun could have saved a small amount of time on both of these 2 things by just doing save scums. Another, just a small optimization you could make. Oh, they've already done pedestal. Oh, I guess you do that when you come down the center at the beginning of the dungeon. But you're missing 1 small key here, so you're guaranteed to find 1 on the right. Either on the clone puzzle or the in the dirt room.
Yeah, which Would you save scum that here so that if it's in the dirt room, you don't have to go there? Like, save scum the key you use on the left side and...
Yeah, sure.
Like, you're... Like, if you find
Yeah.
something, okay, you just have to pick up the small key, and if you don't, great, you won't have to get that small key. And the dirt room is kind of a bit long of a bit long check, since you do have to
Yeah,
be managed for that.
I don't know if saving takes up saving, then resetting, and then going all the way through back to that room is.
I mean, going through that room is fast.
If that's faster than just digging through the dig cave, I guess you have to grow.
Yeah,
after
no,
being
you have to go
Minish.
back to the Minish portal, become
then,
Minish,
yeah.
go through the rollers. Like, that check does take a decent amount of time instead of just being able to keep going after the clone puzzle.
That's something worth timing. I think it would be on the order of a couple seconds difference.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a lot, but feels like it might be worth it.
Yeah, no, Rom doesn't have all 4 Cloudtop's Kenstones yet. They are still looking for 1 more. We are still one sword and 1 Kinstone from no mode here on comms.
Well, Rom-Stein is those items from Go mode, so...
Yeah, Alaszun will be at the same point when they go to Yulari and get their Gust Jar.
Well, they also
that's the
haven't
only
picked
thing
up
that's...
Kinstone out of the lake Minish check.
No, it was in Cloudtops.
No, they are missing 2 that Rom-Stein has. One was in Cloudtops
Oh,
and the other
yeah.
was in the lake Minish checks.
Yeah, you're right. That is right as well. So they are... those
And
3
the save
items.
scum wouldn't have mattered here because the key was on the clone puzzle.
Yeah, the save... Yeah, okay.
Like, that's the thing that makes it probably not, maybe not worth doing, because in this case you lose time to that, but...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the save and reset is slower than just jumping down after you grabbed the mitts chest. Yeah, there's your map. I think they've already seen the compass. It was on the Rupu Mania spots, right? At least I think
It appears so, because they are keeping going here, so...
Who are we
So,
thinking is
who's
ahead?
ahead really depends on when Alaszun decides to go to Yulari.
Yeah, and I guess also to those Minish things in town. Rom-Stein is in Fortress that Wins now, about a minute behind. So if Alaszun takes longer than...
I mean...
Wait, actually... No, it's more than a minute.
It's more than a minute. He hasn't
like 3 or 4 minutes.
done Mazal yet.
I wasn't keeping track of time.
But...
Maybe 5 minutes behind?
Yeah, but
okay.
that sounds more right than like a minute. But
So if Alaszun picks up Gust Jar and
the
the other
Kinstone
Kinstone in the next 5 minutes, then they will be ahead. But if not, then I think Rom-Stein's ahead. Rom's already gone to Yulari.
yeah, I
Alaszun
think he
hasn't
meant
gone.
Alaszun there, so...
Yeah. Yeah, Alaszun needs to go to Yulari to get his Gust Jar. Which is not something that he would like to hear.
Not really, no.
Now, Alaszun lost their first race in the tourney from missing their Go Mode Gust Jar in... I want to say Orphan Fairy.
Was it often? Yeah. Maybe. Who was that against? Boss?
So they have a bad history with Gust Jar in meme spots.
That was the race against Hendris. I don't.
Yeah,
remember.
it was Hendris.
Yeah.
But Alason's gonna go to Cave of Flames. He can find his full sword here.
It could be a 4-sword, say in the blade's chest.
Could be the last. Yeah. Could be their last. Well, it won't be their last kinstone, but we'll know
won't be
that's
their
where
last
the last
kinstone.
kinstone.
It could be the last kinstone.
Yeah. Yeah, Alaszun only has 2 Cloudtop's kinstones, and not feeling great at this point. And you've got required palace, and you just can't find your kinstones.
I mean, at
I was
least
about to
there
say
weren't any
Alaszun's,
kinstones in palace this time.
Yeah. I was about to say Alaszun could use their Gust Jar if they had one to make the smite faster.
No, they could have used remote bombs.
Yeah, remote bombs are the they are faster than
They are way faster than Gust Jar.
yeah.
I mean, Alaszun got them done with pretty fast, but
Yeah, when you entered Cave of Flames, you would want to equip remotes, and then you could use them all through that section. Was that the compass?
that was the Cave of Flames compass.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
the
just
compass,
not
but
paying
the
attention.
actual compass.
It was the actual compass, yeah.
There may still be another compass in here if it's Dex compass.
Yeah, how many cycles did Twitch plays Minish Cap take to do Mazal? Yeah, see how long he had there to go and kill the thing, and the arm hasn't come to grab him. Okay, Alaszun's got both of his small keys for Cave of Flames.
Yeah, I don't remember if we've seen the big key yet. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Rom's already cleared out what they can do in Cloudtops. He needs another Kinstone to go there.
Yeah, that is where Rom found one of their kinstones. Currently, what Rom has is everything that we know. Alaszun is checking other locations.
Yeah, he already got the Kinstone out of Fortress, so he will need one more Kinstone. That we don't know where it is yet. Which, if he gets really lucky, it's in Deepwood. Well, I don't know. Maybe 4-sword in Deepwood would be better. Kinstone available somewhere.
If the last kinstone and 4-sword were is in Deepwood and Rom goes there now,
Yeah, sure, but if they find the Kinstones and Rom finds the 4-sword in Deepwood first and Gomod's Palace, that's even more of an advantage than just finding both in Deepwood right now. I mean, Alaszun is gonna
Rom still
clear
needs
Cave
one
of
more
Flames, and if
Kinstone.
that has nothing, that's probably putting putting Rom ahead already. So
Last kinstone on Green Shoe.
it's possible.
Yeah. No, if Rom wants to win like super hard, then it would be kinstone in a really easy spot in town.
Do we have easy spots in town left?
Minish Flipper's hole by Link's house.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Percy.
If Percy has the Kinstone, that would actually be perfect.
Percy
Did we
had
see
nothing.
Percy?
Wait, we said Oh. I thought we didn't see Percy.
I think we saw Percy, but
Oh, okay. Oh, Percy got checked.
I
Alright.
couldn't tell you who checked in, but
Oh, I'm guessing Tingle Trophy got checked then, because they're pretty close to each other.
I don't know if Tingle got checked, but... So in this situation where you are in Cave of Flames, non-required Cave of Flames, and you have the cape, do you check these, clear these checks first, or do you go to the boss first?
You do these, they're faster than Gleerook. And you don't have to do any warp movement afterwards.
Fair enough. I mean, you do quick warp from the blade chest, so it's the same warps, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same amount of time, but the reason the reason we do it in required Cave of Flames is because if you know Gleerook, it has your element.
Yeah, I mean,
required,
if it's an element,
first.
obviously you can just do Gleerook first, and
But if it's not required, Gleerook does have 2 items.
Gleerook does
the
have
thing
2
is-
items and the third on Milari.
But those 4 items in the basement, you get those in about the same time
Well,
it takes to do Gleerook.
No, I mean, Alaszun got the 2 quick ones, and then got the red warp. And at that point,
Oh, at that point, go and fight the boss, and then
instead of getting the other 2 items in the basement first.
those other 2 items in the basement are faster.
Probably, but
But you do get 3 items from Gleerook because you then can go outside and do Milari.
I mean, you're gonna do both anyways.
Yeah. Okay, Rom has finished up in Fortress. They didn't do the bow checks in Caster though, which is lucky for them because it's all junk there. Using the cane here in town, this is good. This is something we like to see. If they see a kinstone here,
If they see a Kinstone here, this...
no bow strats, I know, but they do have the butterfly. You're right. Is that the last butterfly? There's the Flippers butterfly, so they don't need that.
Yeah, who cares about that? Bingo does, but...
Yeah, Ron wants to do this the other way round. I think I haven't actually timed this. I just intuitively think that the shop's fast. The
I mean,
roof is faster.
if you
but-
float away, I think you
Okay.
want to do it this way around, because you
Rom's
float
got
from
all
up
of his
here.
his Cloudtop's kinstones.
Like, if he had not quick warped here, but instead floated there, that probably would be the difference that makes that way run faster. What is he doing?
They've already done this. Did they
They
not
haven't
do
done the
dojo?
boots check yet.
Oh, right, they've got boots. But yeah, they've got all of their Cloudtop's kinstones. They are
Yeah.
Spore Sword from Go mode.
I
You have
would-
to go to Palace right now.
Yeah, no, I would at the very least check Wind Tribe, and maybe then do a few quick checks for Force Sword.
Rom!
But not this.
Rom, no! No! Ignore
He
these
must be
town
feeling
checks, come on.
behind. That's the only explanation.
Oh,
for
he's
this.
really hoping that he gets his Force Sword so he can go mode Palace. He does not want to have to go to do any checks in Palace.
Yeah, but just go to Palace. Like,
You have to. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
just go Power Bracelets. Just go to Palace. You can full clear it.
Yeah, Cave of Flames is complete junk. Alaszun
Cave
lost
of
a
Flames
lot.
had nothing, so that's...
I don't think we saw Rom go there at all, which is good as long as.
There's the Force Sword though. Oh god.
Okay, we think no mode. Oh god!
What?
If Alaszun goes back to town, they are going to hit
They
go
are...
mode.
If they full clear town, instead of
I mean,
leaving
you're
after
going to-
finding that Kinstone, which both of us would have done.
surely when you go to town, you do school and you do Yalari.
But if you do school first, and you find your okay, it's not his last Kinstone, yeah. No,
It's not your last kinstone.
it's not his last Kinstone, that's the thing.
He's
Yeah.
got 3 more. He's going to get 1 here. And his next one that he needs to hit, like,
the right path to go mode will be in Lake Hylia.
Yeah.
Then when he goes to Cloudtops, then he'll get his last Kinstone. Or if he does it in a different order. You've got Yalari niggling in the back of your... Oh no! Oh no, Rom!
Yeah, I mean, this, like, from Rom's perspective, this is the play, but...
Yeah, this is...
We know that
again, like, a minute ago we were saying Rom go to Palace, and now we're saying no. Yeah, this makes sense for Alaszun, though. They just got their 4-sword, you want to check this out.
Yeah, no, that's... And, like, they found the Kinstone here, so... And yeah, it's now going to check Yalari. So he's going to, go mode for Palace once he gets there.
Yeah, exactly. Alassun's go mode at this point is going to be a Kinstone. They can go mode Palace. This is completely switched around from what we were thinking only a few minutes ago. Yeah, 4-sword was in the Minish path on Malari on Krenel. So Rom has to... Did they even go there?
I think
they did, right?
So... Like, what do we have on Krenel that they would have gone to?
Well, they got the beanstalk because
they got the beanstalks. They should have activated the.
They got the Canon Greyblade as well. So
the Wind Crest.
Yeah, they would have gone to the entrance of Cave of Flames then, would have activated the crest. So they can get there quickly, but you're not thinking about that. But
they are not going to do that before Palace. I don't think.
Yeah, this is something I do. I always go through that path and grab those 2 chests there. Especially if it's non-required Cave of Flames. What are you waiting for? You're going to wait to do all of Cave of Flames and do them with Malari? That's such a huge gamble. Yeah. At least I think so. I would do them the first time you're there.
Probably, especially if you got Ocarina, it's...
Yeah, especially with Ocarina, because you can get back quick, even without the quick warp, without the save scum. Yeah, Alassun's going up to Cloudtops. They're going to get their second to last Kinstone up here. Their last Kinstone is at Lake Hylia. They need to go to...
Yeah, I think it was the North Minish Cave at Lake Hylia.
Yeah, it was the North Minish Woods one. So they have to go
Was it the Minish Woods one or the Lake one? I think it...
Oh,
I think it was actually the Lake one, but...
Oh, was it the Lake one? Okay. Oh, Rom's going to be grabbing everything along the way here. And his light arrows.
Not really useful, but...
Yeah, it wasn't useful at all, because that was... they were bow locked. Because you needed the bow to get one of your Cloudtops Kinstones in Fortress. So, those were guaranteed to always be your light arrows in Wind Tribe. You know, we should have generated bingo cards for this, and...
Yeah, I was thinking that, like... all
of the viewers could be, like... They could say bingo when they got their got their bingo for what one of the runners...
We should do that for... tomorrow.
I don't know, I feel like the viewer bingo would be something different, like...
No, I think the goals would be fine for the viewer bingo.
Yeah?
Like, you would still have to make sure it's a decent mixture of easy and hard goals, but...
I would put some things in there which wouldn't be always possible in a seed, like...
sure, but like, it would still... Like, I think it would still be fun with the current bingo, and you don't need to develop a different one for that. Yeah, some of the ones would be a bit harder when... you don't go for them, but... Like, we wouldn't ever spend items either if we just used the current ones, but...
Yeah, our bingo card that we... or the the bingo sheet that we have at the moment is for players to do as goals in the game. But when you're a viewer vicariously watching this, you would have different goals.
Look, Nesman, at least you didn't have to do Octo for the last wallet.
I think the modification for actually no, that wouldn't work. I was going to say the modification for viewers doing the bingo is any locations that are on their bingo card is you tick that off if it's progression, but that.
Okay, all shop items have progression. That would be a bannable seed.
Oh, I think if it would, yeah, it would have to be changed up a lot because instead of all shop items, it would be any shop item. But then that would be easier than a specific location being progression. So it would kind of change everything up.
No, you would probably need to do a different bingo if you really wanted to get the viewer experience completed, but.
Oh, this really hurts for Rom. I really feel him. You always hate it when, and I always experience this as well, when there's non-required Cave of Flames and your progression item is either in Cave of Flames or right next to it.
Yeah.
On Krenel.
I mean, Alaszun might full clear Deepwood Shrine here.
Yeah.
Which gives a bit of a chance back to Rom-Stein.
I think Alaszun's
Probably
been
not
behind
enough.
now because of putting off Yellari for so long and getting their Gust Jar. They're like, okay, my Kinstone has to be here in Deepwood. But at the same time, why didn't you sequence break, do the boot sequence break in Hylia earlier in the seed? And then when you got the boots, why didn't you do the check then? I feel like they are good checks to do in Hylia.
Yeah, I think they did Library before getting the flippers, so... At that point, do you go back there for the sequence break? But then after Boost on Octo, yeah, you probably should have done them.
So what would Rom do after this?
So... He's probably gonna do Deepwood Shrine, but... If he does decide to go for Cave of Flames instead and picks up the, Force Out first before actually going in there, I think in that case he does have a chance.
This is such a risky set of movement that Alaszun's doing here in Deepwood. It's fine because they got the flippers, but if you don't have the flippers, you can soft lock so easily.
No, you don't want to do this without flippers, but... Yeah, so the reason that sequence break is not included in logic is... Well, we took a vote on it and decided it shouldn't be, and the reason for that is what Goomba said, that having some sequence breaks and logic breaks for stuff like that does change how you play the game, and it makes it more interesting because you can route around that and know some people are...
In the difference between this and A Link to the Past is something like fake flippers in A Link to the Past is very easy to do, even though it is a glitch. In this, there aren't really any easy glitches that you can pull off that affect logic. All of the glitches that affect logic are like serious, hard glitches that break the entire game. So, you can't allow OG.
Did someone get around to removing the cape jump before Octo from logic? That's...
No. That's currently in logic, but that will be a sequence break.
Yeah, that will be a sequence break in the new logic. And what was the... There was one other thing that was... lamp locks, Dark rooms.
Lampless dark rooms, that's not... But it could be a setting?
I mean, it's not a setting, it's a sequence break.
Yeah, no, I feel like we could make that a setting.
We probably could, could make a bunch of things settings, but... Rom's deciding to skip fan loop there.
I mean, it's going to pay off for them, but
It's gonna pay off
is a gamble.
if he doesn't go back in after Georg. Like, if he commits to the skip, it's gonna pay off, yeah.
And they skip pot push as well. No, they didn't.
No,
do
they
skip
did pot push.
They did it.
They
Was it
got a
the big-
smoky of pot push.
Sorry, we haven't been paying attention to this.
Like, they got a smoky of pot push, but
Okay.
they didn't use the 2 smokies to get the 2 checks over before the blue up. Can we just add a ladder to where the blue warp is so you can go back up?
I wish. Yeah, Alaszun is doing all dungeons. They are going to finish this with all bosses beaten.
Which none of the non-required bosses were actually, like, they didn't have to do any of them.
Yeah, they didn't have to do. The only dungeon they had to dip was Deepwood for the grip ring.
Yeah, which was early.
Yeah, they did that early. Rom
That also locked the gas jar, so you wouldn't be doing more in Deepwood on that first dip.
This is quite something because Rom hasn't done any of the non-required dungeons, but we may see Alaszun hitting Go mode first, and maybe getting to Dark Horror Castle first before Rom-Stein at this rate. If even if Rom doesn't dip any dungeons.
I mean, if Rom doesn't dip any dungeons, I think it will be because he finds the fairly quickly afterwards. Like, what else would they have left after Palace?
Some Overworld.
Yeah,
Going
what
back to droplets.
specifically? Like there's the South Hierarchy checks I think I haven't do yet, and Caster.
Yeah, there's some bow stuff in Casted they didn't do. I think they did go back and do them though. Maybe.
No, I think no.
Alaszun did it.
Alaszun did them, but I think Rom-Stein skipped the bow checks in Caster. Like Percy as well, but probably.
Yeah, I think Rom's going to stay in this as long as he doesn't dip Cave of Flames or Deepwood. I think even if Rom full clears the overworld and then decides to go to Cave of Flames, but before they go into Cave of Flames they get their full sword in Malari's Mines, I think that will keep them in.
That would be close, but
Yeah, but other than that, I think if they do any dip into Deepwood or into Cave of Flames...
no, if they decide to go into either of those places, it's like,
Yeah,
unless
Alaszun's losing a lot of
Alaszun
time.
completely forgets about the lake check.
Yeah, Alaszun's losing a huge amount of time here in Deepwood.
What does Alaszun have left before lake? Like,
Some overworld checks in town.
yeah, they haven't done the town minish checks, the southern ones. Like, they've done School and Hilari, but
I thought
don't
they
think-
did the hearth.
oh, did they?
Yeah, they went to the back of the hearth and did the bakery and the roof. I
Okay.
think I remember Alaszun did that.
Okay.
I think they've got the half ledge to do. Yeah, Orphan Fairy. They would be pretty annoyed if Orphan Fairy again had their Go mode item. Alassun's a kinstone from Go mode right now, and it's in Lake Hylia.
So, Rom-Stein almost done with Palace, just one more chest to go and then the boss.
He's equipped Ocarina. Is that town or is that Lake Hylia? That's Lake Hylia,
That's
okay.
Lake, so
Right. Alassun's on his way to Go mode right now.
yeah. Gonna pick up the last Kinstone shortly.
Now, if Rom beats...
So, basically, Rom has to find the Forsword faster than it takes Alaszun to get to Georg in Go
Yeah.
mode.
Yeah, Rom's going to be the first person to hit all 4 kinstones. Oh, Rom's going to go and open Dark Horror Castle.
I mean, that loses 10 seconds about, right? That's not a huge time loss.
And the time it takes to backtrack through the courtyard.
You have boots.
Okay, Alaszun's hit go mode.
Yeah, Alaszun is in go mode right as Rom-Stein enters.
I feel Palace is a really fast dungeon when you can go mode it. Rom's mostly go moded this. They did, apart from skip doing pot push puzzle, but
Was the big key after or before pot push? I think it was after, right? It was, yeah, the big key was on the drop before
it was
the blue
after.
warp.
Okay, so Alaszun is.
So Alaszun is somewhat likely to do pot push.
It was on flail soldiers.
Yeah, it was on the drop before the blue warp.
That's such an awful spot for the big key to be on.
I mean, it's better than vanilla.
I don't think so, because you know if it's vanilla because you've got all of your small keys.
I guess, but
yeah, if you've got 5 small keys by the time you like once you've done chain soldiers, then you know it's like
well, there could be a small key in fan loop as well.
I feel like if you don't have many small keys and you get to pot push puzzle, I think the gamble is to skip it and to hope that your big key is on the next 2 checks.
Oh.
If you get lots of small keys, I think you have to do pot push puzzle because that will have a small key that will lead to your big or the big key, and then the small key will lead to the a vanilla big key.
I don't know about that, but like I don't think if you don't have the big key, I don't think skipping pot push in go mode is a good idea if you have power bracelets, but
I just think that if you have a lot of small keys at the beginning, then it's telling you that there's something required in the big chest, which is it has to be the big key.
Yeah, if it's the if it's the big key, the small keys have to be in the beginning. If it's your 4 slots, the small keys don't have to be in the beginning.
Yeah. That means that, like, even gambling that pot push doesn't have anything is an illogical gamble. It's you're guaranteed to lose.
Okay, so where does Rom-Stein decide to go here?
Yeah, this is going to decide this. They're fluting.
He didn't go back into Palace for the 2 checks he skipped. That's good.
Okay. Honestly, I would gamble that there's nothing there.
He's gonna open Dark Hyrule Castle. That makes sense. I don't think we have a human readable list in that sense. The logic file is pretty readable if you want to look at it. Alternatively, you can just open up a tracker and mark items and see what.
Alaszun misses the cape jump. Does get hit by the crow right before he wanted to jump.
Yeah, I think this is the point where you equip O to get rid of the blue chew there. Okay, he's just resetting the room.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even try and deal with the chews. It's honestly better to reset the room. I just need to make a video on my setup for this because it's 100% consistent. You could be very sloppy with it and it would still work. I'm very confident in my setup for this now.
Well, if you don't jump, your setup isn't gonna matter.
Yeah, just don't fall off. But if just
if you
jump a lot earlier than you think is
yeah, no, if you get rid of both of those collapsible floors, you can still make the jump. So
yeah,
that is a lot more lenient than you would think.
Yeah, I see some people start moving at the right timing, but they just press the jump button way too late and they fall off.
Yeah, I need to get relearn the timing. Like, I had it for a while. Recently, I've just been not getting it, so I need to look at that again. That was... But yeah, it's like... At the beginning, before I like look at it, I was kind of doing it like Alaszun was doing, like trying to go way too early. So you have way more time than you think, because the platform stays there for a while. But I think now I'm overcompensating that. I'm jumping too late instead.
Is Alaszun going to get the blade chest? You can use the bomb
Rom-Stein, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, Rom. Yeah, it's Rom. Oh, they don't.
I mean, even if he was, he should have said the quick rope there, I guess.
Yeah, he would have said...
Walking to town. So what does he have here? That's the... Path ledge?
This is really painful for Alaszun. This is such a snowball jump. If you miss it once, you're gonna miss it like your next 5 times. It's so easy to just start choking on it. It's such a weird technique in this game because it's so easy in comparison to a lot of the other things that you do, but it can so easily just completely mess you up. Oh, he's doing Fountain.
Yeah.
I don't think he's done Fountain. No, he's not dipped Fountain. Alaszun already did.
He has also, like, his most recent progression items is the power bracelets, so...
Yeah, he'll do...
He will do Dr. Left's house with this, which I think makes sense from his perspective.
Yeah.
And like the time for this, Alaszun has kind of given him by... for how long he spent on Cane Skip.
Okay, judging from this route, though... Sure, he's going to check every overworld location before he goes into any dungeon,
which is good.
Because he'll
like that's what he needs to do.
Yeah, he's gonna check Malari's mines before going into Cave of Flames. At least we hope so.
Yeah, that's...
He could just decide to go to Deepwood now. Okay, Alaszun is skipping Pot Push.
Okay, that's gonna pay off him.
Yeah. That's gonna claw back some of the time that he lost on the cape jump.
Alaszun did Fountain before Kane, right? So we actually haven't seen those.
Yeah, they did it before Kane. We don't know what this is. Yeah. From what I remember talking with Alaszun, they said that no matter what happens in Palace of Winds, they always skip Pot Push.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess the exception would be if they haven't got any Smarkies by that point.
I think the exception would be to, you know, when you get to the top and don't have your big key, then you go back down and do Pot Push.
Well, yeah, that as well. But Pot Push could be your first Smarky, right?
That they take every time. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I thought that they said. It's going to work off today.
Yeah, it's... Okay, Rom is gonna do Tingle here, is probably gonna take this into Percy. The Minish
Flippers hold, and then you'd quick warp here and it'll put you at the Ocarina spot. Then you have a choice of what you want to do then.
Oh. He came here from town,
Oh, sorry,
right?
they didn't flute here, they came from town.
Which is better for going to Percy.
Okay, do we want to get a bet up? Because Alaszun's going to be going on to Georg soon, and then when they're done, they will be going directly to Dark Horror Castle. You can get
I already forgot what Rom-Stein found in there, so...
They did get a small key in...
they did get a small key, so we still have 1 to 4 towers.
It's still 1 to 4, yeah. Rip 5 towers, yeah.
So yeah, Dark Hyrule Castle has 4 towers, and we will need 5 small keys, which there's 4 checks before the towers, so one of the, 1 to 4 of those earlier checks have small keys, so 1 to 4 towers are going to be required.
Yeah, Rom's in caster.
Yeah, I got long spin there.
I think if they do caster now, then warp to...
If they flew to Kreml from here...
I think they'll grab their... The thing is, they've already opened Dark Hyrule Castle.
They've already opened Dark Hyrule Castle, so...
Yeah. But they do need to do the king.
Yeah, but then they quick roll from king back to the entrance, and...
Yeah, Alaszun's getting a nice Go Mode Palace after at least the second half.
Yeah, that's... The second half is where you really feel that it's Go Mode Palace. Like, the first half you kind of still take the checks on the way to find your keys. And then the second half is where you just skip a bunch of stuff and don't have to do some of the weird backtracking.
Where's Rom going? Are they doing
Percy.
Percy this way? Okay.
Yeah, so basically Rom has to go to Kreml now.
Yeah. After he gets the second item from
Yeah,
Percy.
of course. Always get both items from Percy.
Except when he used to give 100 rupees all the time. Yes! Rom, come on! This is going to be so close.
He is going towards the Minish Portal. He's
saving.
saving here, he's getting the...
Yeah, he's doing it.
This is a race.
We've got a race.
And we got a raid from Scrap Central, so... Hello there guys, you're watching
Scrubs,
as
you
our
arrived
second runner is just about to enter Go Mode.
Yeah, you arrived
Rom-Stein has already opened Dark Hyrule Castle, so... even if Alaszun goes to Dark Hyrule Castle before Rom-Stein, which I don't think he's going to, like...
And Rom's in Go Mode. They
Rom's
are
in Go
going
Mode.
to get out of here now and go to Dark Hyrule Castle. They'll be in Dark Hyrule Castle just before Alaszun, because once Alaszun...
And they have already opened it, so Alaszun will have...
Yep. This is going to be tight. It could come down to who picks the right towers.
Yeah, we do still have the tower spread open, which
Yeah, get your
we
bets in
should
chat.
probably close soon, because like we don't have the cutscene to wait for Rom here, so he's gonna go to checks.
Yeah, we'll
So close
it
that
when-
like when
as
he
we
opens
hit
the
the-
door to the King's Cell, I guess.
Yeah, the king is when we'll have to close the bet.
Like if Nori closes it when she sees the king, then no one else will have that info to base their bet on. So
Yep, and Alaszun gets their last element. They are going to head as quickly as they can to Dark Hyrule Castle. No, this is still in execution difference range. You have a trolley V2, it closes the gap.
yeah, how much? Like how far is? We should. When is a
Honest-
good point to time it? Like
at the king? When Rom...
no, because Alaszun
well, he's going to quick warp.
hasn't
isn't
done
he?
the big chest by the time he has done king, so it's not quite.
Maybe when he starts
When they
heading towards the
open the-
blade.
Yeah, when they go to blades, is...
Yeah, that doorway, I'm going to keep track of the time.
So 4 towers is dead.
Yep, 2:17:15. That's a pretty decent time for to be in Dark Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
going to take 15 minutes to do Dark Hyrule Castle.
Like, the siege didn't require you going into any of the non-required dungeons. You could go mode palace. It was a decently nice seed for that, I guess. I mean, you did have to. Okay, you did have to go into Deepwood, but you would have to have done that without the Gusture.
They already did Deepwood without the Gust Jar.
Yeah, no, like that was required though.
Yeah.
Like, from how long the siege would have taken
Yeah.
you, like...
Rom was getting
Rom
tapped
does
by
feel
goblins.
behind here because of that foresight.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
isn't,
definitely.
but he does feel behind.
Yeah. The
And
pressure's on him.
that's
Let's rip 3 towers.
3 tower step, so 1 or 2
Yeah,
towers
it's
this time.
either 1 or 2. Now this could swing it. If it's 1 tower, Alaszun picks the right tower, Rom picks all of the wrong towers. That's going to make up the time difference. Each tower's a minute, and Rom's Alassun's going to be what, two, maybe 3 minutes behind.
Yeah, Rom using the slash strat on the cannonball room here.
Yeah, very nice, nice and consistent. Yeah,
That's
I
a really
recommend it for.
consistent strat. It's way easier than it looks, and it's way easier than any kind of spin strat. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Just check out Bluesy. Bluesy developed that, so just copy what they do.
like you can basically just try it, and like what Rom-Stein did there was a bit different than the setup I used, and I got it pretty consistently. So just try it, and you will probably get a consistent setup going, and it's way faster and easier than trying to get a spin attack.
Okay, that's 1 tower dead. It is 2 towers. I feel like it's Rom's race to lose at the moment. They've made quite the distance here in Darktower Castle. Rom does have a Din's Charm. They're going to be using that on the Dark Nuts.
Yeah, that will make that fight a bit faster, since they already have that. So,
Technically not, but it's...
well, not faster
it's
if you have to. Like, he used that same Din's Jump for Simons
Yeah.
and reset back to having it. So I'm not sure how the timing
It's-
is at that point.
It's still slower.
Okay.
The more times you use Din's Charm, the more cost effective it is. It's just there's not many things that it saves time on to to make it worth actually going out of your way to grab. And if you know how to do fights optimally anyway, then it can never save you time. It's always good for
Yeah, but
consistency
like,
if you're unsure.
who does Darknuts, the 3 Darknuts optimally?
Apart from speedrunners, yeah.
Well, yeah, but the speedrunners have an RNG minute to help them. Did Alaszun just skip the back chest? The clone's chest?
Yeah, they did. And that's
So
lost.
we have no idea how far they are behind, but it would have been about 3 minutes, a bit less.
Yeah.
No, a bit more, 3.5 minutes.
It was 2.5, I think.
Hmm?
Oh no, sorry, yeah, it's 3.5.
Yeah, like, it would
Because
have been
now
4
it's 4
minutes now,
minutes.
but they would have gotten there like 20 seconds ago, so a bit more than 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. From's the real winner for getting the Lon key.
Yeah, I mean, he also got Yellari first, so that's
Yeah,
obviously another win.
I really
Alaszun
think
does have
Yellari-
bottle percent though. Oh no,
He
they
doesn't-
both have, it's just not updated on the tracker.
Yeah, Alassun's on bottle percent.
No,
but
they both have bottle percent.
They are? Oh, okay.
They're both on bottle percent. So,
Nice.
neither has the Jabbernet. I think
Neither
that
has
means
the-
the run is invalid.
Wait, it's April, it's not November. No, not November. Yeah, even if Rom is feeling behind, I absolutely agree with this. Grab
Yeah, no,
fairies.
even if you're feeling behind, like, that might make you mess up a bit more in fights, so you still want to get those fairies. Like, taking a death is always way slower.
He hasn't seen Alaszun.done. So he's
Yeah.
thinking, he's got to be ahead of me in Dark Horror Castle right now.
Yeah, like, you think your opponent is in Dark Horror Castle, which is true. And he also probably thinks Alaszun is ahead of him. Not true. So if you would take another timing point, that's 22:48 for activating the blue orb.
I think 3 fairies is excessive. 1 is enough because you
Sure.
hear that it's that reassurance that when your heart starts beeping, you're like, okay, I can take 1 death here and it won't be too bad. But you're going to be healing before Vati 3. Vati 3 is not going to be making you die. Unless you're Nimbus. I'm sorry. Shoutouts to Nimbus. They're tracking right now, and they're doing a fantastic job at that.
Yeah, shoulders to Nimbus, like, tracking is really important for these restreams, and it's great that we don't have to do it by providing commentary. Yeah. Vati isn't easy, but you do get used to it if you do it more, so it's just...
I feel like the fairies for Vati 2, when you're feeling a little bit like he's being a bit too trolley.
You saw how much damage he took on those dark nuts at the 1 tower, so the fairies could just be for you doing the towers.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, you probably heal up after doing all the towers again when you get the big key, but...
But yeah, with what Alaszun's doing, I completely disagree. With the skipping the blade chest.
Skipping the clones. Yeah, no, that's...
that is one of the fastest, most valuable checks you can do.
It really depends. Like, if he goes there after the first tower, it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like, at that point, you quick walk back to the start after every tower, so it really doesn't matter at that point.
It would if it was...
But he knew it wasn't 1 tower, right?
Yeah, if and only if it was 1 tower, which it wasn't.
Wait, did he know it wasn't 1 tower?
No.
No, he got 2 keys. So
he got the compass in the Dark Nut chest. On the path.
Well, the post-throne one, but that's after you skipped it.
Yeah, exactly. It was after he skipped it.
So he got 2 keys and the first 2, so it could have still been 1 tower.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
But it's always 1 tower and you quick walk back after that. So even if it's 1 tower and you hit your first tower on the first go...
And all of that would be just breaking even, but there are chances that you would lose time.
I mean, yeah, like, there's no way that play gains you time if you do it, like, right after the first tower.
Rom picks the correct 2 towers? Rom gets the 2 towers first try.
So it was both Eastern ones?
Yeah.
I don't know if we got that bad, but...
They got their boss key, and they are...
doing Vati 1 now.
Yeah, they're
doing the Dark Nuts on the way.
Yeah, they're doing Dark Nuts. Yeah.
Which...
Oh, that's not great. Okay, because with the red tunic, they're not going to know when their charm's going to start running out.
Yeah, that's the...
It will flash, and then they'll heal. Then after it's finished flashing, they will hear like a wind down noise. So that's when they know that it will be out, but they won't see the flashing. So that's a small disadvantage with having a red cape, a red tunic if you.
Yeah, I noticed that before in testing when I was testing Pharaoh's charm, and I had a purple tunic for that one. Like, it's really easy to miss the sound as well, so you just have no idea if you're active.
Alaszun gets both of their towers as well. Go. Yes! No! Okay.
Nope.
That was it for Alaszun.
Alaszun decides to clear towers instead of getting the fast check
off. Blade chest there. Yeah, you do not skip blade chest. Yeah, he was making the gamble. It's like, I've already got 2 small keys right now. What's the likelihood that the blade chest is going to have another one? But it did. Yeah, Blade Chess is much more likely because it's one of those first 3 checks that are before a key door. It's got the same probabilities as those of having a key. I think it's 72%, but that the probabilities then change depending on where you get your other small keys from. So it did drop, but again, it's still more likely than one of the towers.
Any
And
given one of the towers.
It's faster than all of the other towers you were going to do at this point.
So I'm getting the nice 3-cycle on Vati one.
Okay, he's doing it now. But he had to do an extra tower, and that lost a minute. And he was already 3 minutes behind.
Yeah, he's... Like, unless Rom gets an atrocious Vati here, it's...
Yeah, I feel like Alaszun did go through Dark Horror Castle quickly, but again, Rom also went through Dark Horror Castle quickly. I didn't see.
Yeah, like Rom
lost
getting
time.
the 2 quick towers was...
I think that the cape jump in Palace would have also made this time difference.
That would have made it way closer. I'm not sure how much time exactly Alaszun spent on that, but it...
I think they would be on the fights. I think they
Like, they would
could
be...
have been done. No, they didn't lose 5 minutes, but they would be on par with Rom right now.
Yeah, they would probably be just about entering Vati 2, I guess.
Okay, Rom finishes up Vati 2. Pretty decent fight there. Yeah, you're on less than 3 hearts now. Oh, you're on exactly 3 hearts now. Grab the fairies. He doesn't grab the fairies, okay.
He has 3 fairies in his bottles.
He does have 3 fairies in his bottles, that's right, yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, getting those fairies is faster than bottling those other fairies, but you
Yeah.
have 3 fairies in your bottles at this point.
Yeah, if you've already got your 3 fairies in a bottle, you're good. You don't need to grab those spare fairies.
I mean, I would have simply grabbed them, but...
Yeah, same.
It's like
but
if you-
that's because I wouldn't have 3 fairies in a bottle.
I would, but like every fairy that you use from your bottle is still slower than the grab there. Because you have the
Yeah.
death animation. But that's a minor thing, like... Yeah, that death animation, by the way. Like that...
Yeah, Rom giving a nice demonstration of it for us. Yeah, no, it's Rom's lace to lose right now. They're on Vati 2, Vati 3. Alaszun's on Vati 1.
Yeah, like this, they shouldn't lose this.
No, they shouldn't. And if it is, then that's
but
that would be awful because that would mean they're throwing on the on playing tennis, which is never fun. Oh
I'm not
no!
finding the...
It was hidden in the top left corner, and he didn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, and he just misses the roll attacks! Oh, that was so close! Oh, he could have backed up with those roll attacks, but he has to do an extra cycle. Yeah, the stress levels are going through the roof right now. Okay, Alaszun finishes up Vati 1. He doesn't get the triple, he had to do an extra cycle.
This for the other second arm for Rom, so...
Okay, can
Just
Rom
has to play
get-
tennis now.
Yeah, can he set up the
He's on 1.5 hearts, so no Power Beam to interfere.
He gets his clones up in time, and Vati's movement was awful! Oh, getting robbed. Yeah, that sucks. But he breaks his
Back
clones.
into it nicely though, that's...
Yeah,
like-
that was a good backup.
that's a really good way back in there. Like, apparently it didn't like threw the bomb off maybe, or didn't get the hit. Wanted to make sure with her spin there.
Yeah, as long as you blow up the remote bombs, you're good. You don't need to make the bomb get into contact. It's just the explosion's fine. It can land short and just detonate it. You're good. It's only the regular bombs that you need to make sure that you throw not only into him but past him, because the regular bombs won't always explode at the right time. And that's GG to Rom.
That's time for Rom-Stein. So Rom-Stein finishing in first place with an official time of 2 hours, 32 minutes and 53 seconds.
He's so happy.
And is joining us for an interview here.
Hey,
GG,
Rom,
Rom-Stein.
GG.
Hello, I still can't believe it. Even by rewatching the restream, I cannot believe it.
Yeah, where did you tune in?
What?
What point did you start watching the restream?
I do not understand. What?
You said you were just watching the restream now.
Yeah,
At the end.
like after finishing, like
So
I wanted to. After I finished, I wanted to see how close Alaszun was, and I literally sniped him.
Yeah.
so that was right around when you were entering Dark Hell Castle the second time?
No, after I wait
No, on stream, sorry.
with the
Yeah.
15-minute delay.
15 minutes
Around
ago.
that time, yeah.
Yeah, I think I was looking at the race chat at the time and that was when you finished, so...
Yeah, I got in just in time to see me gamble the 2 right towers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that worked
we
out
did
nicely.
right now,
Like,
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, so what
When you say-
happened was Alaszun didn't go to Yalari straight away, so you had the Gust Jar for like half an hour before they did. That
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
that wasn't their like go mode though. Their go mode was the Kinstone in Lake Hylia.
Oh.
yeah, so they full cleared Cave of Flames without the Gust Jar, I think, even.
Yeah,
And then
Steep
went to
as well.
town, found the Gust Jar, full cleared Deepwood Shrine.
Contrary to-
And
well,
you were in Palace at that time, but obviously
least-
Alaszun could go mod Palace instead of...
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. At least he could do a mode class, which I wasn't able to. And I really am lucky that there wasn't anything in the left part.
Yeah, you did skip those 2 chests and got lucky that there wasn't anything there.
Yeah, I was feeling way behind, and I was thinking, of course, Alaszun, if he is not commoting Poe, he will do this chest. So I'd better skip them. I'll gamble it's not there. And then I was looking for the 4th sword, and oh god, I last
Yeah.
locationed Krenel, and I was thinking, well, I better try Cave of Flames right now. And then I remembered, wait, you can just save warp and look at the
Yeah, that was
back of the
great.
line.
Yeah, that was the one thing that... like,
won it for you.
that was the one thing that you had to do to win this. Like, not go into either of the non-required dungeons, but instead get that check first.
Alaszun
Yeah.
was already in go mode at that point. They were having to go through Palace in go mode though, because their go
Yeah,
mode
so
was their
Alaszun
boss.
entered Palace right after
Oh,
you
sorry,
finished York. So it was like, are you going to find that 4th sword first, or is Alaszun going to get to York first?
Yeah, and GG's to Alaszun also finishing up the race a couple minutes behind Rom. That was so close.
Yeah, Alaszun said they wouldn't be joining us here, so...
I really can't believe I actually won, because a lot of people might know it, but in this case, when I'm against the highest seed like this, I really have low self-esteem, and I was seeing me lose. And I can't believe I actually won. Like you could see with my file names, at the beginning I actually wanted to put a question mark, and I realized that the game didn't offer the possibility for a question mark. So I put 2 dots instead.
Yeah, you were saying in the race room before this is like, is there really a what did he say?
Yeah, is there really suspense in this race?
It's like,
Yeah.
and, as I said, it's like everyone has a chance in this tourney. It doesn't matter how big your opponent is, you can knock them out.
Yeah. Well, lucky 4th sword. I'm also kind of lucky that the clock tops were kind of in my way, because I can understand why Alaszun did Cave of Flames because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they were kind of on the way, but I guess...
4 of them were on my way, literally. The last one, I don't remember which one, but I'm actually really lucky. I found it quickly.
So the Kinstones were, like, there was one in Cloudtops, there was Lake, there was one in Fortress.
And then both of you got your first 2 quite quickly.
Yeah, and the first 2 were, like, really early, and I don't recall where they were.
Yeah, because Alaszun was on 2 for a long time already, after you had already hit 4. And then we found the last one in Fortress. On our
the last one. Was it? No, that was, like, Rom-Stein got that one as his first one, and then what was the 5th one? The first one was the school top, right? School roof.
Oh, yeah, School Top, that's right. Oh, so... Yeah,
So that, yeah.
3.
So let's pray that all the memes in this seed, like Jaron Yellery, I believe there was a certain meme about the mids. I don't remember when I found the mids, but it surprised me. And let's not even talk about the boots on Octo. I was really I was really furious when I found that, because I wanted to Octoman it. So at the end of the fight, I said Octoman sucks, and then I saw the boots. I reactivated my microphone. I said, "God damn it!"
Yeah, we heard. Like, I don't know
we
if
got your
heard
audio
it.
thanks to me for that.
But yeah, like, Myth was saying that he would have skipped Octo,
Yeah.
waiting
Yeah,
for
I was
boots.
thinking, he was like, I would open it up, and then, you know, if I'm...
And at the time I said, like, but like, if you also there's an Octo, you're gonna bad. And then we find boots there.
This is boots, yeah.
I hesitated between 2 things. First, maybe dip the lower rounds in droplets, like the room with the lily pad. Do those 2 chests before Octo in the hopes I get boots. I didn't. The second time I hesitated is, do I attempt the bootless manip?
There's a
Bootless?
bootless manip?
I haven't made one.
Basically, the boot is equivalent to 21 sword slash or...
Roll.
Oh, but it completely throws off the timing if you're trying to do 21 sword slashes or rolls in the same time frame as using your boots.
I know. I've never gotten it in practice, but I did try it in practice, and there I was like, do I try it on live? And I'm glad I didn't, because I would have lost so much time.
Yeah, no, I don't think you can. I think you have to come up with a completely different movement process and minute.
I think it's possible in like something like a task that optimizes all the
Yeah.
movements.
Obviously, the task wouldn't even go for the RTA
TAS
viable
wouldn't
minute.
need that. Like, they
Yeah,
could
the
just...
task would just do its own shenanigans.
They can just do a couple slashes somewhere during the Octo fight and get RNG to what they needed, right?
In a task, you can literally manipulate the energy like you want, so
Yeah.
you can just manipulate perfect Octo without losing time.
The task wouldn't even save. It would just go straight in and then just manipulate RNG mid-fight wherever it needs it.
I mean, a glitchless task, because I'm pretty sure a glitched task would just give Octo in any way.
It doesn't.
Like,
No, we can't skip any elements, unfortunately.
Oh, there isn't any crit co-op. Oh, too bad.
Yeah, there's no... We don't have a Dark Horror Castle early glitch. We don't have a Force Sword early glitch. We have to do it with the required items, which are
Yeah,
the elements.
you can only skip to the boss.
Yeah,
Well,
we
anyway,
skip a lot of Templar droplets, but yeah, not.
I actually don't care about the glitches, because if I do begin to speedrun this game, I would speedrun glitchless to get better execution. I love seeing glitches, but I don't like learning and doing them myself. I'd really prefer to learn glitchless.
Yeah, I'm going to be picking up glitchless next month and going for world record because I think it's suboptimal.
And going back to skipping chests in Dark Maze.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's going to be happening.
It's funny because I originally planned to do my first glitchless run today, but then between the time I scheduled my match with Alaszun and said, well, I just postponed my glitchless run. Well,
Right, so that moves you on into
what,
your
the
next
loser
round match.
quarterfinals?
Yeah, quarterfinals round 2 against thy dark
Against-
horse. God,
Yeah.
you've got some great matches going up right now, don't you?
Yeah, I know. Well, we were discussing it with the French peeps, and literally this branch in the loser bracket is the death branch.
Yeah.
I got
Even if you win
Alaszun.
there, it's Francois probably next.
I mean, literally, I get Alaszun, then I get thy dark horse, 2 players from the top 7. Then on the other hand, Francois Happy will play against. I don't remember, was it?
Arrow. Their match
Yeah, Arrow Cube
Yeah,
managed
match
got
gets rescheduled.
postponed, so that's not
Yeah.
there. And then Rylux is against the winner of their match.
And even if AFH wins, he'll just go against Rylux, which means we will have a French match, and one of the French player will be obviously eliminated, and then he will go against either me or thy dark horse. So it's really what I call the death branch.
I think it's the French branch.
Yeah.
Do you imply that French equals death?
No. You said it's the death branch.
It's your words, not mine.
I was going to be down there, but Rolex decided to beat me first round, so...
Well, you could have been there if you hadn't forfeited, but I will not continue.
No, Myth,
No, I was in-
Myth
I was
would have
in
been in
another-
the upper half of the
Yeah.
lower bracket.
I mean, you would have been able to play against the winner of this branch.
In the losers.
Well, the
final.
winner of the match 40 there, where you can first meet Francois, I guess, would be going against the loser of Picapals versus the winner of Bluesy versus Winds. And after that, sure.
Yeah, no, my intention for this tournament was to win that first match against the Rylux and then lose to Nesman and then go down to that where Rylux is at the moment.
Well, in my my bracket prediction, I actually predicted me winning the loser bracket and playing against Francois Happy in grand final, but obviously that won't happen because Francois Happy is in the loser bracket. But I'm actually surprised I was right about me winning against Alaszun.
Yeah, aren't you at the top of the predictions because of that?
I know. So yep.
Yeah, so in the hidden leaderboard, there's another leaderboard for the predictions. In first place is Rom. In second place is Dax. Then
Predicting
it's,
your win, so that's not happening.
and then
Well,
in third it's Alaszun, and then in fourth is me.
Well, I'm pretty sure I will get sniped in the end because the loser bracket points are worth 1 point, while the winner bracket gains more points as you advance in the tournament. So if you're right about the first winner bracket matches, there's a higher chance you have way more points. And since I lost a couple of prediction matches in the winner bracket, I might get sniped because of that. Well, it's just predictions anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I'm still up there because I was predicting very what was it? I can't think of the word. I was hoping that some of the newer runners would, do some Titan slaying, and that's exactly what's happened.
pretty much what has happened, yeah. But yeah, I think... Like, do you have anything else to say about the seed, or...?
Well, obviously, I don't want to ban you because of one. I wouldn't have won with that kind of seed.
Did you see who rolled the seed?
At the beginning, Nori gave me the seed, but I don't know if it's actually Nori or you. Because it looked
Who
a
do you
lot
think
like,
it was?
Honestly, it looked a lot like... I don't know, because a lot of items placement looked like the mid seed, but it also looked like a Nori seed in the case that we had a lot of items in the beginning and then it was lottery for the gold mode. I actually not able to decide which one wrong. And then you're going to tell me it's neither of you.
Well,
I don't know. It's a bit of both. It's a Nori seed in disguise.
Yes.
So it means Nori robbed the seed, but you take the ban points, mates?
yeah, I get the bad points.
Now I want the band
think so.
points.
No, Nori was
don't think
making
there are
a
ban
seed
points
to
for
make
this
it look
seed.
like my seed.
Yeah.
Like the seed has mean points, but not ban points, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, no ban points, but yeah, I saw a couple of...
But there's a few meme points in
Yeah.
there.
Progression
like
on Malari.
Yulari, Octo.
Yes.
And the pre-premium Deeper Shrine might have won the cruelty point.
Oh, the boots. Yeah. Boots.
Oh, yeah, the booth. Progression on Octo.
That's
It does smell like a myth seed, to be honest.
Well, thank you all for the
Yeah,
rest.
yeah, GGs.
The 20 organization. Thanks everyone. The trackers too, doing incredible work in the shadows.
Yeah, and shoutouts to your French restreams as well.
Yes.
Making sure that
Yeah.
all the French
You said
francophone.
you were planning on doing one for tomorrow. Do you know which match you're gonna restream yet? Or Like,
yeah,
there's
there will
like
be-
coming up tomorrow. We have 2 tourney matches, but only one of them is getting a restream, as well as a weekly restream.
yeah,
so-
but in on the French side we'll be restreaming both because we have 2
Oh,
players
nice.
able to restream.
Okay, so the
So, yeah,
the quarterfinals match between Bluesy and Wins will then only get a French restream.
Yeah. Well, I don't wanna promote host streams on ZeldaSpeedRuns.
Well,
But, well,
you don't have to. The bot will do it for you.
Yeah, we got the bot.
Oh,
So
Yes.
that's really nice.
Yeah, we'll make sure to do that because
Thanks so
I think
much.
we'll be doing the higher value match.
Yeah,
which
we're-
will be-
yeah, the semi-finals match is
The
getting a
Yeah, Goom-
Zelda restream.
Yeah, Goomba versus
Nesman.
Nesman. Yes. Will be
Oh, that's going to
restreamed.
be a titan match.
Yes.
It does sound like really interesting match, and yeah, it will be a big match. Two great players playing for a ticket to the finals. Really interesting.
Yeah, and whoever loses is going to be like not have to worry about doing matches for like a couple of weeks, probably like a
Yeah.
month. They can just
Wow.
relax.
Yeah, that's the problem with double eliminations. The loser bracket.
I mean, the loser brackets always takes twice as long, but if you
Yes.
just space out the winner brackets matches a bit more, you don't have a
Yeah.
problem there. It's just that everyone rushes the matches
Yep.
in winners.
So I'm going to take off.
Okay. Yeah. GG's.
Thank you all, and GG to Alaszun. I sniped him. Feeling a little guilty still.
I think Alison's going to be feeling it was their fault.
Yeah, he did full
You-
clear
you-
a lot
you-
of things.
Yeah, you didn't see, but they did full
He did an
clear.
old dungeon.
They did all dungeons. They full cleared Cave of Flames, Deepwood, and then they also lost a lot of time in Palace doing the cape jump multiple times.
Yeah, and did 3 towers.
Yeah.
Though, did they try for the 4-sword in DHC?
No, Alaszun got 4-sword before the last Kinstone.
No,
Yeah.
he was looking for Kinstone and DH.
Yeah,
And the only one
Indeed.
who went for the meme.
Yeah, no one. Yeah, we saw you go for the meme. We value that, but yeah, we already knew where your four sword was at that point.
Yeah, I got yeah.
It didn't
I
lose you
was-
time. It's something that is worth going for anyway.
Yeah, because you get the normal entrance.
Yeah, exactly. You got to enter Dark Castle before them, even though they hit go mode before you.
Yeah. Well, everyone, have a nice day. Have
Thanks,
a nice
you too.
night. And see you, everyone. Thanks
Yeah,
for
GG's.
watching.
Yeah, GG's.
GG's.
So, I guess we'll wrap things up. Thank you very much, Myth and iBot, for doing commentary today, and also Nimbus for doing tracking. Always appreciated. We're going to have two Minish Cap restreams, randomizer restreams tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Is that
Yeah, the match is at 2 p.m. as well
yeah,
as the week.
16? Yeah, that's 1600 UTC, right?
1800.
1800 UTC. 1800. I always get that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I was at okay. Derp. I was adding that to 12.
6
So the
p.m.
1400.
UTC.
Yes. So one will be the weekly, and the other one will be the match, the semifinals match between Goomba and Nesman. Both starting at the same time.
Which the weekly is open for anyone to join, so if you
Yes.
enjoyed this rando, want to have a go at trying it for yourself, feel free to join that.
Yes, and that is handled through racetime.gg.
Yeah, if you do want to do that, just join the Discord, and
Yes. Let me.
I think that's a command here.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Yeah, so if you join that Discord, we will be able to help you out
Yes.
with all of that stuff.
Okay. And I guess we're gonna call it a night then, and I'm gonna send you off to Stephen IRL, who's doing an autism awareness stream today. So thanks everyone for joining us, and we hope to see you soon, or see you tomorrow. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.